Hello everyone and welcome back to more Pokémon Scarlet. Last time I decided to spin around like this like a madman. Also there was fighting all the gym leaders, trying to get all that stuff going for the parade. We're not gonna do the whatever fighting thingamajig that we were trying to do. We did all that. We didn't do the fights, the end fights though. We're probably gonna leave that for later. There was also some, we fight some people, we also did some trades, so that was fun. Today we're gonna focusing on doing the classes. At least until Anas gets here, because actually Anas is gonna be late because he has an appointment to cut his hair apparently. Which is fine. So let's get to classes I guess. As soon as I get my bearings. Okay. Righty, I have no clue what I'm doing, so let's go for this blind, and if we fuck up, we fuck up. A thought just occurred to me that my laptop is not connected to the... it's a good thing I noticed that before things went bad. I'm surprised the bitrate has not dropped yet, because that's what happens when I'm not plugged in. Alright, what classes do we have? Let's see, what should we start with actually? We have biology, math, history, languages, battle, studies, art, economics, and never mind. My favorite class, never mind. And that's it, that was the never mind classes. I hope you all enjoy that. Okay, let's move on. Oh, actually, before we do more classes, well, Nemona is right here actually. Bye. There you are, Matex. We're gonna be a tough application process to the staffer before you can actually participate in the tournament. Ready for the explanation now, mister? No. Alright, the rules of the Academy Ace tournament are as follows. Okay, apparently the Ace Academy... I'll never memorize that, but the tournament! Any student and faculty member of the Academy may enter. Your opponents will be random, and only the winners will advance to the next round. Opponents will be matched by lottery, and the lottery is run by people in charge. That means you have no idea who you'll be facing until you meet them on the battle court. Winners, as I said, will get the advance to the next round. But lose once, and you're knocked out. No more battles. Yeah, that's how a tournament works. Yes, thank you. The last... Sorry. I was about to burp there. I'm trying to stop getting that. I guess I could mute the mic and then unmute it until my burp comes out, but that shit, no. Okay, no, it's gone. Okay. I scared the burp out of me, apparently. Anyways, we'll deem the best of all. The Academy's ace. Okay, that was anticlimactic. Thank you very much. Thanks very much? Who says thanks very much? Did she say thanks very much? I would have to go back and watch that, actually. Whatever. We watched the tournament rules and helped the director Clavel. Based on the number of entrants so far, you'd probably have to win 4 times to take it all. Don't forget, you might go up against the faculty too. They're tough stuff, so good luck and go be even tougher. I guess I have to talk to that guy if I want to start that. The only person allowed to beat you is me! Yeah, good luck with that. Please talk to me when you're ready to take part. Well, technically speaking, I haven't lost in a single battle now that I think about it. Well, I must lost to Arvin that one time, but I still didn't lose. Before we do anything though... I think there's a book here. Wait, is that one? There's a book, types of moves that you want to read. Sure, whatever. This tells you about stab moves. Don't know why there's a leg here. What the hell is this? Okay, it just allows you to warp. I like how this is like one of those train gates. There's a book about Emer Mystic. I know there is. What could it be? About that. Let's see, what is this one? The book is entitled An Original Canadian School Song. Do you want to read it? Sure, let me read more about the school song. Now the Mesogaza near the Naranja, where you enter the seeds of leaf of fruition. Our minds are what? Oh, that's the song, I guess. Wise education to feel the strength of greatest tradition teaches all gray oranges of Paldea. I know there's like an important book that I want to read here, but I'm not exactly sure where it is at. This side? No. Must be here somewhere. More about moves. When terrorize their Pokemon becomes a Terra type, that means the Terra type will have the power increased. The move of the original type will keep their usual power increase as well, so that's why we call it double stab. For example, Pikachu, which entity is the electric type, has a Steel Terra type, then upon terrorizing, it will receive boost in the power for both Steel move Iron Tail and the electric type move like Thunderbolt. Which we already went over that, as I already knew before I even started this game. Let's see, what else is here? Well, you're writing stuff that probably should have been read at the beginning of the game. Pokemon's natures. Oh, there's a book here. The shall wear provided here. Hairstyles to the description. Students should behave properly and strive for inconvenience the others. During the independent studies, students must travel freely throughout the Paldea region. However, the Great Crater Paldea remains strictly off limits due to safety hazards. Oh no. I wonder where that book is, because there's actually a book for the Pokemon, from the Paradox Pokemon, that are now the Terra raids that we had, or have still. I don't know if the raids are already over. Maybe they're upstairs actually. Like I'm getting distracted with these things. Nothing too much interesting there. Let's see, what do you got for me? Sweet Truths, what? Of course we're talking about pastry, why would it talk about anything else? There's 2 Pachirisus, no 3 Pachirisus. Hold on. When Rhyme was in her teens, her dear puppy Pokemon passed away, and she poured her grief into a song. When she sang it, her partner came back as a ghost-type Pokemon in a moment of oh. Alright, I guess that's why she has the ghost dog and why she's a ghost gibleater then. Can't say I was expecting to read that. Oh, this is talking about Sandy Shocks. I guess this is probably, because this is exclusive to my version, I guess it will probably talk about another Pokemon on Violet. I could read that myself, but I don't, reading text is hard. Reading text is hard, and so is programming this game apparently. Ugh. Okay. Oh, another one. Ooh, it's October. It's from my birthday month. Ah, it's talking about Jigglypuff. Shark Connect Adventures. Ooh, that's disgusting. Huh. That's interesting. Either becomes the ghost type fire ghost, or he becomes psychic. Which I guess Gengar is both weak to it, because ghost is weak to ghost and poison is weak to psychic. Ironically, also makes it weak to itself. Is weak to either ways, because ghost is good against both ghost and psychic. To be continued, I want to know the ending! Which one does he evolve to? Which one did he choose? Considering this is the Scarlet version, it would evolve to Armor Rouge. Sure, what you got? Academy honor students graduates their achieve outstanding Hall of Fame. We hope to students encourage. Oh, so here's the previous Hall of... Wait. So Sada was one of the Hall of Fame, and so was Nemona, Arvin, Penny, and Motway. When did you guys get the Hall of Fame? Was it because we saved the... I was gonna say the digital world, and I was like, okay. Is it because of what we did? I thought it was the Hall of Fame of, you know, going to fight the Elite Four, but I don't know. Maybe they fought the Elite Four when we were looking. I mean, they are the two hardest trainers besides, you know, Nemona. Or Nemona, I'm sorry. Have you chanced a Petur crunchies? The Fable? Oh my god, it is. Signature dish of the Kanto region. Was that even a thing in the original game? These snacks, rugged and browned appearances makes almost a rock-like first glance. Indeed, the Petur crunchies are right top Pokemon. Petur cities were now. Unfortunately, appearances and surprisingly tinted favor have kept them from attaining true popularity. Ah, that's why no one knows about it. Okay, I got it. I see what you're putting down. That is a painting, I guess. Oh, more about the Paradox Pokemon. I think this is a Jigglypuff one again, actually. Oh no, it's a relic from the dinosaur era. Is it Salamence? Or maybe it's talking about... No, wait, that doesn't want... that doesn't have that's not in this game. And also it's a future form, so that doesn't make any sense. In one of the Ada Paldea, there have been reports of mysterious life forms. It's said to be... Oh, it's Dolphin. Okay, that makes sense. Villagers are being nothing less than the dinosaur era, but no one can say for sure. Apparently it's called the Great Tusk, after the name of the strange being that was written in. That's all that part says. It's like the Pokédex. Let's see what got my eye. Oh yeah, we already read that one. Okay. Well, read that one. I skimmed through that one, but whatever. Didn't find what I want to find. God, this place is huge. Did I read this one? I don't remember. Managed to build anything for the city-wide race? Does that start tonight? I don't know. I actually have not been paying attention to that. Welcome, Wesker, by the way. I'm just trying to get through the classes, which I still have yet to start, but because I'm trying to look for that one book that talks about the Paradox Pokemon. I already read that one. Let's see. What else we got? I forgot that this Decidueye was gonna start today, actually. I don't even think I unlocked the raids that allow me to do that raid anyways. I think that's a 7-star raid. I still only have the 5 raids. So I don't think I can do those. Lance Mirror itself. Starter attack the Cooper Raja. Oh, it's talking about the gallery history. I guess it's in the title. I can't read apparently. Oh, it's just this is literally this is literally Sword and Shield. It's easy if you have me write it. Well, I don't have I don't have Violet, but I do have Miraidon on my box X, actually, because this is Scarlet. As you can tell by the orange pants. But I do have Miraidon. Okay, so I guess Miraidon would be a good pick. I'm not exactly sure why Miraidon specifically would be good, but if you say so. But again, I don't know what Miraidon learns, so you know. I have to cook out your eye. Let's see. This is Ocarona. The past version of it, at least. Just now I know what to do whenever I unlock the 7-star raid. I think there are 7-star raids, right? But I know the Paradox one were 5-star raids. But I don't know about the CDY one. Well, I can't find that stupid book. Probably should do the classes. Actually, I don't even know how to unlock the 7-star. I guess I'll figure that out later. I know I need to do the classes. I think I need to do everything before I do 7-star raids. Which I don't have them unlocked. I probably won't I probably won't have time for that, actually. Or won't do it on time at this rate. Did I do this one on this floor, actually? Let me check again. I don't think I've seen this one on this floor. God, everything just pops in this game. How to become champion? Well, I already did, but sure, go on. For Pokemon trainers who are out to grow stronger and wiser, there's a higher calling than welcoming a champion to reach the lofty... Okay, sure. Sidewise is flying... Oh yeah, because it's flying type. I actually didn't know what Star type was. I guess that makes sense. To perfectly resist whatever flying type moves has. Also, whatever grass moves because dragon typing. Ghost is neutral. But you can always boost the with Calm Mind. We can special defense with Metal Sound. And use you can run parabolic charge to heal. Huh, I actually didn't know you can run that actually. That's interesting. You have to become a champion, gyms, the trial. Okay, so basically it's something we already know. Good. Well, I'll still need to unlock the 7-star raid, I think. Appreciating Sunflora. Let's appreciate Sunflora, shall we? In Atsun, the town alive with flowers and artwork, there's a special beating love for the sun Pokemon, Sunflora. Which I don't think they actually use it in the... I mean, they use it in the... No, I guess... We fight the Sunflora, but we actually... The trader, the gym leader there doesn't even use the Sunflora. Designers of the art zone have long revered the nature and subject of the art made in a town and nurturing the sun. Sunflora embodies the qualities of both, which is why the town and tradition is gathering, caring for these Pokemon. Okay. To unlock those, you need to have rematch all the gym leaders. I did that already and beat. Oh, so I only need to beat the Ace tournament? Oh yeah, because I heard that you also unlock the 6 raids when you unlock the 7. Okay, so that shouldn't be too hard. I can do it right now if I want to, but I want to do the classes before that. I'll probably be able to do it. I don't know how long. I think the raids last for like 2 weeks, right? If they start today, I'll still be able to do it next week. Try Husher, the Pitfall Olives, Arbus, rolling balls that resemble Olives into a goal. Say that more the Olives. Okay, this is talking about the Olive roll. What else do you got? It's Among Us! Okay, it's only 3 days, it's only this weekend, although there'll probably be a second run. I'll probably have time. We'll see if we'll have time after I finish the classes, or I can just do it now, actually. Just so I can unlock it for later. Actually, you know what? I guess we can do the classes afterwards. Okay, we'll do the battles, actually. Just so I have them unlocked so I can do them off screen. Or whenever I feel like it. Well, whenever I feel like it in the weekend, you know what I meant. Alright. Okay, so I only need to rematch the simulators which I already did and then beat these tournaments, which is the thing I have to do that. Okay, let's save the game just in case. How hard could this possibly be? Actually, oh, hold on, I forgot one thing. I forgot my car keys, and also put Echo on the front. And now I'm sneaking around for some reason. Right, that is my name, yes. Okay, register the constances that please add to the battle court. I don't even know if I'll have money to actually prepare the Miraidon for that, but I can always try. After today's tournament, Mr. Jack will contact you about the raids. At that point, you will need to beat a few 5-star raids and 6 to unlock 6 and 7. That's the final requirement. Well, okay, so you do need to do some other things, but I can do the raids off screen, so it doesn't really matter. I don't think I'll probably do it on screen. But I will do this one tournament, which originally I was gonna end it with this, but since I might as well unlock it as soon as possible. Some of you certainly heard the happy news that we are the new champion here in Orange Academy. I hope so. Yes, none other than our very own Master Motlix. For real, that's amazing. Bien hecho, muchacho. Oh, way to go, champ. I didn't know you were the champion, champ. Gives me great joy to see one of our students achieve the feat during their time at the academy. Today's tournament was organized by our student council president, Miss Namuna, in the celebration of our friends' accomplishments. I invited all of you here to see yourself the impressive strength of our new champion. Not to mention the talent of those students claiming the spotlight in the first time today. And of course the support battle of powerless and ecumen, I don't know what that word means, of the esteemed faculty. Now without further ado, what the Academy Ace Tournament? Why are you doing the Clive thing? God, okay. Why are you doing the pose? You don't have your Pompadour anymore. Alright, let's pump out the first round. Everyone will fate paired up today. Champion Motlix will be facing... Oh, Arvin. You gotta be kidding me. Up against my little champion buddy right in the first round. So I'll bottom Motlix. Oh god, I just realized Arvin is my worst nightmare. It was the worst battle because of that stupid squirrel. I don't have anything good against. I mean, I do, but like he has ground type moves, and like that's my whole weakness in this team. Bet you're surprised to see me in the tournament, right? Yeah, actually. That should be good though. Yeah, that's right. That dumbfounding specialist, that's what I wanted to see. See, when we went down to the Area Zero, it really drove me home for me. Yeah, I can't read. Oh, I need to get stronger. So I've been off doing some super special series training with Muscle Stiff. Whatever. Reading is hard. Forever end up trouble again. I want to be there fighting beside you on the same level. So today I'm here to win. Even if it might only be a stroke of luck. Get a taste of this. Arvin's here for some spicy new flavor for you. But what kind of flavor? Alright, let's see what you got. You still have Grindin. Oh god, my worst nightmare. That's a new music. Or maybe it was the same music as last time, I just forgot about it. Body slam, that cursed body slam. I swear to god, if you paralyze me, thank god. Time for a flower trick! Thank god, I took out the menace. They screened it. I swear to God, it's the worst nightmare. That body slam did so much damage the last time too. And paralyzed me every single time, and then he used ground type moves on everything else. Alright, Skull Villain. The best thing for that... actually, I don't know. I'll just stay in. Alright, Skull Villain shouldn't be any faster than me, so I'll use U-turn. And then that means this thing is probably gonna use a fire type move. In which case... just as I thought. I forget if Flash Fire only powers up for one time that you use the fire moves, or if he keeps the power up afterwards. Hold on, let me check that really quickly. If hit by a fire type moves, the Pokemon absorbs the flames and use them to power up your own fire type. It doesn't say anything about that. It doesn't say it's only one turn, it just says it powers up the fire type moves. But otherwise I probably should swamp because we're not gonna put the rock type against the fire type. That's just silly. Bucknell. I am the hero of the people. And the end. I didn't mean to use flip turn, but okay. I had to choose the other one. Oopsies. Hello. That's fine. That's fine. This is not a problem. Pink Menace, you go. Everyone gets a shot. Alright, it's time you go down now. Gigaton Hammer! It's always fun to do that move. Tentacruel, Toadscrew. I don't know why I said Tentacruel. I mean, I guess it's close enough. Which touches secure me is I haven't actually collected all the Pokemons at this point. And I'm kind of wondering, is Tentacool and Tentacruel in this game? I'm actually not sure. Peter Smack! I don't even know if you're a physical attacker or a oh, a sport, that's a problem. You silly toad thingamajig. Gigaton Hammer! So anyways... You think your spore is all cool and not closer. Right, it's your time to shine. The shining hope, if you will. Thunderboltle! Shocking, I know. Mass buff stiff. That's a dark type. Putting everything got into this, no regrets allowed. It's a dog. And it's intimidating. Oh yeah, I forgot I took your fighting type move. Ah, that's fine. I mean, you're level 90, right? You can take him. Light up the school battle brawl. Bambus is brighter than anybody. I don't know. I have a light bolt on my head. Oh, right, Raichu has a light bolt on it. What the hell is wrong in the background? It was all blurry for some reason. Convenient that it's nighttime at this point when you said that, though. Too bad my best fit is not as shiny as my Raichu. Even though my Raichu is not shiny, but you got the point. Probably should have put the... I forgot the name of the move. Focus Miss, that's the one. I mean, Nuzzle can be useful. If I want to paralyze them, I guess. I mean, I only have Nuzzle there because for collecting Pokemon's purposes. I kind of forgot to switch the move. That's fine. Ooh, you got a lot of money. I may or may not need it. And the winner of this first round is Champion Motlex. Also, thank you for the follow. Well, that's good because I forgot to check that. But thank you for that. Alright, Professor Kid put up a heck of a fight. With a spicy start, and that's the only first match. Whew, the streak of the champion is legit. It hurts to lose, but I'm proud of you, little buddy. Maybe I should think about going around all those gyms myself sometime. So I guess that Hall of Fame means that you didn't go to the gyms, even though you were in the Hall of Fame. Okay. You better try just to hard, and I would have in round 2 for me. Why? Next up to the second round, I'm sure you're ready to hear the matchup, so let's get to it. Shepherd Malcolm will be facing... Ooh, Jack, the biology teacher. Motlex, you have not attended any of my classes, or any classes at all. I'm here to stop you from your thing and get you back to class. This is what this is all about, trying to get me on class. Fools. I got distracted. Someone in the chat just said I can only catch UC this weekend, so I need to get that unlocked pronto. I mean, it might repeat, so that's another thing Wesker said, so. I won't lie, I'm feeling a little bit of pressure here. You better. Got to work on hard so my students don't outshine me too much, huh? Well then, let's get started, shall we? Here's hoping I do okay. Challenged by Jack, the instructor. It's an Arcanine! It's a dog! Get in the car! Wait. It's a tiger dog. It's a legendary Pokemon, except it's not a legendary Pokemon, it's just his title. It doesn't mean anything, apparently. It's time to flip a turn. Alright, so what's my... It's probably gonna use something... Is he gonna use Thunder Fangs? In which case, Wrist Sire is the best option. And if I had to guess, he probably also has Ice Fangs. Oh, he has Close Combat, that's interesting. I resist that either way, so that's fine. Probably has one of the Fangs though. If I had to guess, he probably either has Thunder Fangs or Ice Fangs. Either ways, he won't get stabbed from that. I mean, if he does have that, I could turn into Terra-type Poison, so it wouldn't actually super hit me. Oh no, he's just going for Flybblades, okay. Which hurts me quite a bit, because this thing is more special defensive, apparently. Doesn't really matter anyways. Actually, I forgot to check. Did I get healed between the battles? I felt lucky today. I went to a stream hosting a uni circle. Some guy in there was spawning shinies. Caught 2 shinies Futtermane, 3 Great Tusks, 2 shiny Rory Moons, and a shiny Heracross, and a shiny... That's all doing a union circle? Really? That's really lucky. Jesus. That's a lot of shinies. Was that all in one day? I haven't even caught a single shiny in this goddamn game. I mean, I also have not been trying, which is different, I guess. But still, that's a lot of shinies in a union circle. Mudsdale. Oh, let's go for something special. Best option would be... in a space in about an hour. Jesus, that is impressive. I'm gonna go with that. Go and use Ice Punch. Actually, I guess I can just use Jet Punch. Alright, let's see. Jet Punch or Ice Punch? I mean, I guess Jet Punch is super effective, so let's go with that. Not enough skill, though. Of course, he uses stamina ability. That was the thing I was afraid. Although, admittedly, the other problem with this team is most of them are physical attackers. The only two that are not physical attackers are not good against this. Whatever. Jet Punch! Ooh, well, up for this sire. Renties, yeah, we're definitely switching. However, I'm gonna try and guess that Renties is not that fast. I'd hope not, otherwise, sorry, Echo. But also, I'm very disappointed in you, Echo, if you were slower than that. This is probably gonna use a grass type move, in which case, it doesn't really matter what I use. Time to bring the fireman! And he's not gonna take out the fire, he's gonna make the fire. Ooh, Slowbro. Let's see. I can keep that actually and use Shadow Ball. But he's also water type, so that's probably not a good idea. In that case, let's go for Spring on this one, because Dark type. With addition of, you know, being a Grass type. I guess this music only changes when it's the finals. But I think the finals, the team does change to their team if they have one. If they don't, I don't know. I'm just making stuff up as I go. Sober fainted. Alright. Jack Instructor send you a Salvat. Switch a Salvat is a poison type, bro. In that case, the best Pokemon I have for that is Fireman, I guess. Option I could have used Tinkatuff, or Pink Menace rather. Ah, this is fine. Unless this is a different Pokemon I'm thinking. No, okay, this is a Pokemon I was thinking. Okay, listen, there's 1,000 of these things. I'm not gonna memorize it at some point. The fact that my memory can realize what Pokemon it is, it's kind of impressive. Nope, it's always this music throughout the whole tournament. Okay. I mean, it's okay. It's a nice music, I guess. Let's see, send for Ragarif. We switch. What? 1010 to be precise. What do you mean with that? 1010 fights you can have in this? I do not know why I didn't switch. Because I forgot this thing is normal type, that's why. Let's see. Okay, it's dark type. Oh, 1000 Pokemon. Yeah, that makes more sense. I was kind of wondering. Yeah, there's 1010 Pokemon right now. And that's not including the variant forms, like the Aldean, Alolan forms and stuff like that. Those just count as variants. Oh man, look at that eye. I guess he doesn't have any other good moves against Moog. Or then again, I guess he terrorized when I still had my my Pokemon out, so yeah, I guess that makes sense. But anyways, that thing is dead. I cut his neck. Alright, that's done. I didn't see that coming, I guess. And the winner of the second round battle is Champion Motlex. You beat me. Quite a strong trainer, aren't you, Motlex? You're more fit of teaching a profession than I am. At the bundle... with that bundleless confidence of yours. Yeah, about that. Mr. Jack, did I hear you correctly just now? Oh, hi, Director. Are you angry with me? Well, I'm going to get yelled at. Good luck in the coming battles. How dare you say that? Finally, only 4 trainers remain. Time for the class to face the third matches, everyone. The matchup for this battle will be Champion Motlex versus... How many battles are in this tournament, anyways? Dendera! Oh yeah, I saw her. I'm guessing she's fighting type. I mean, it's very obvious she's fighting type. Us, new kid. This is a school battle brawl. These are deciding strongest trainers at the academy, right? Man, I'm so pumped. There's no better place for me to show off my strength. If this is the final out of 4, this is the semi-finals. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. So there's 4 battles in total. Every reason I'm having this tournament, you have to thank me for that. You kid? No, Champion Motlex. As a teacher that I should never attend your classes, but okay. I feel like it's my duty to lead the students to success. I guess there was a time skip at some point, so I had to go to their classes. But then also, when we go to classes, we're probably gonna say, like, it's the first time we go to classes, and we only can go to classes after the time skip. I don't know. Did we just not spend in classes any time? Okay, here's the school. We're not gonna go to school for the next month, apparently. But since I am the battle studies teacher here, I can very well lose this battle, can't I? She finally gets your name instead of New Kid. Oh, okay, so I guess she always calls me New Kid. Even though I never went to our class. Actually, no, that actually makes more sense now. So don't expect me to go easy on you. I'm going to give it all I got. Deadred the Instructor. I like how that's her name. Ah, of course she has fighting types. Farlinks. Oh, she's really pumped up, Jesus. Let's have a good, clean battle, okay? Best of luck. She's literally, she's definitely very fit. Anyways. Okay, let's go with Fireman. Aha, you fool. You drop your guard. She's basically the P. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, she's the instructor for that, yeah. She's... Oh, Taurus. I don't know which version of Taurus it is. I guess since we're playing Scarlet, it could be the Scarlet version, or it could just be the regular one. I don't know. It's the fire one, okay. Hit me with the fire! Hit me with the fire! Hit me with the fire! I want to see that. Just hit me with the fire move. Or, you know, you can die, whichever comes first, I guess. That came first, okay. Oh! She has both Taurus! That's interesting. Alright, Shu, it's time you do something, I guess. I have two Taurus. Well, I guess that answered my question. I do like all the water towers as like the tails are like for spinning when he's in the water. That's cute. Medicham. Medicham is kind of hard to counter. Actually, I have something. I need a hero! Alright, time for some acrobatics! Lucha. Hariyama, That thing has a lot of HP. She has a heart of menace. Aim to pass, push the limits day by day. Hosu! I have a couple of shiny Tinkin Tots. I actually don't know what the shiny looks like now I think about it. Damn, that fist is huge. That's bigger than any other terrorizing fighting type. Jesus Christ, man. That is a fist. I see you own your skills, new kid. Otsu. Herself doesn't change at all. She just swings a rusty hammer. Oh. I think it just... Okay, that's interesting. I guess it's just the pieces of the hammer is just made of different material, I guess. I wonder if they're made of shiny Corviknight, considering a Pokédex entry, actually. So it's not her that's shiny, it was the shiny Corviknight that died that day. But I still got something great for the battle, this massive chance for me to grow. You may be surprised to hear this, but we adults are still living every day too. I don't know what I just read. I sometimes don't even know what I'm reading sometimes, really. That's why we're always harping on you kids to study. Yeah, about that. Turns out we actually do know what we were talking about. Thank you for the battle. Keep aiming for the top in this tournament and don't forget. Osu, Osu, Osu! I still don't know what that means, I think. There's the last match for the tournament, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to introduce two trainers who will be facing our final in the tournament who's the strongest in the academy. It's a champion Maltox up against... Oh, I guess I face... Jita. Or Gina. Jita, whatever, fuck it. Jita. Good day, champion Maltox. I'm feeling I would meet you in the finals. I own the strength against the own strength. What? Such a classic captures the crowd and make their hearts race. Yeah, that works. Extremely close that I would call an ideal world. As a shared person for both the Pokemon Wing and the Academy, I find the situation to be incredibly satisfying. Now, if we both push each other to greater heights, we will achieve greater synergy. Come, Champion Maltux, our battle to inspire all those who watch us today. Let me show you all the full might of the top champion. So you're telling me that last time you weren't using your full might? Oh god, Jesus. Sparta. What a set example for everyone, you and I. Alright. Of course, this thing is faster than me. Doesn't matter if you drop my special defense, however, since I'm going away. Bye! Let's go with Spring. I like how we've been fighting since the beginning of the night and now it's morning. Nitro Slash! Alright, next up is Go-Go. I'll keep Spring for a bit, just to use U-turn on it. Yeah, considering a thing, I wonder if this thing was gonna use a... This card is really good with Portrain. Yeah, Portrain switches your typing, but in this game he only changes once, once he's sent in a battle, so it's not as good as he used to, but still, I guess, good. Aha! That was a good switch, I guess. I actually didn't know that thing could run play rough, but it's still a good switch, I guess. All part of the plan. Oh, right, that's the ice type. We should be good with this. It's time for our armor cannon. Did I need to do the armor cannon? No. Was it cool? Yes. Ooh, King Gambit. Let's see. I don't have a fighting type move. I mean, I have low kick. Guess I can try that. Don't know how heavy King Gambit is. I don't run Dark Stab on Masquerade in online battles. I run Hone Claws, Shadow Claw, Play Rough, and Fart Trick, and Terra Fairy type. That's interesting. You can run Gen Headbutt, that's interesting. He's probably gonna do that again, in which case... I'm really not sure what would be the difference in having Shadow Claw versus having something like Naturalized though. I'm like trying to think, because they do basically the same thing, right? Except one is Dark and one is Ghost. And Ghost and Dark are very similar in that matter though. But I am not an online expert, so you know. Let's just go with U-turn. Alright, I don't know where else is there for you. Let's go with Fireman again. I'm not even sure if this rain affects actual battle. I thought that was a bad switch. That doesn't matter because I can just switch it back. Yeah, but ghost typing means you shed a lot of the weak. Oh, because of a portrain. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, never mind. I forgot about the hidden ability for a second. Yeah, I can see how that. Yeah, okay, I can see why Shadow Claw would be over that then. Yeah, you can make yourself immune to fighting types. Yeah, okay, that is a good combination. Never mind. I just kind of forgot about the hidden ability, even though we talk about the hidden ability portrain for like a few seconds. Like, then I completely forgot about it 5 seconds afterwards. Let's see, Glimora. You know what, Raichu? You can take the Glimora. Time to surf! I forgot if it territorialized into rock or to poison. I guess we're finding that out. It is indeed rock. So that was the right call. Not enough to kill it though. Ooh, you have earth power. Too bad my Raichu is way too powerful for you. Sorry, Glimora. We get to surf again! Then you said the ghost weakness by going fairy type. Terra fairy rather. And with all the type switches, there's bound to be an opportunity to boost with Hone Claws. Yeah, I can see that. It's kind of a shame that it doesn't want Swords Dance. I guess you would probably go with that instead if it was available. But I actually don't know what moves she can run, but I don't think she can run Sword Dance. I might be wrong. Yay, I did it! Again! I beat the champion. Wait, I am the champion. I beat myself. Wait. You did it. It's raining. Ghost/Fairy Stab is amazing coverage too. Hone Claws helps with play rough not to me. Right, because yeah, okay, yeah, I guess that's another advantage because Hone Claws increases accuracy, and because for some reason play rough misses a lot more. That 90% can become 99% at some points. I think that's the maximum it can become when you increase the accuracy. It cannot become actually 100%. But it becomes close to 100. Just imagine missing that 1% though, just that one perfect 1% miss. I will extend my thanks to everyone who made this extraordinary tournament possible. Each of every tournament demonstrated beautiful bond that they share with their Pokemon. I couldn't take my eyes off any of the matches. Taking lessons from tradition, growing stronger and greater. That is the motto of the National Academy, and the tournament truly live up to our ideals. Now, I am aware my speeches tend to get a little, shall we say, overlong, so I'll wrap it up there. And as I wrap up my conversation, the rain stopped. I don't know why. Now turn the floor... As my... I like how the weather is changing as he's speaking. I just imagine people just talking over this conversation. It's like, as he's doing this speech, the weather is literally changing. It's like, this speech takes so long, the time is literally passing. Actually, calculation can take it past 100 countering invasion. Oh, really? That's interesting. And play rough is base 95, if I recall correctly. Alright, NS is already here, so I can add you to the call. I'll add you after I'm done with this text. A friendly rivalry with trainers and sharing encouragement from the crowd. I feel like these are the perfect ingredients for the academy. No, for the whole Paldean region to become more lively and energized. Champion Matrix was far stronger today than when he took the Pokemon League's final test. It is clear that he strives to become better than every day, even reaching such esteemed rank. History classes are the best. Languages are for you, okay, it is. We'll see which ones are the best, I'll decide later. And the sincere hope that all Paldea's people will be inspired, not just by him, but by every trainer gathered here who aim to be a new heights. That is the seeds of many more future champions will be sown. I go await news of all the achievements. Thank you, Chairwoman Jita. Now allows it is time for a wonderful tournament to come to an end. But this event seems to be a wonderful way to build repertoire between faculties and students, and we can repeat it as many times as the main character wants. If we're going to our community beyond our walls, so I hereby declare the Academy Ace Tournament will not end as one-day-time event, and will continue to be held regularly. Yeah! Everyone is running at 3 frames except for the gym teacher for some reason. She's so energized she can run in better frames than everyone else. Maybe I'll join you next time too. Oh gosh, yes, this is everything I wanted. I do hope you will participate next time, Miss Nimona. Absolutely, I won't miss it for anything. Well, dear students and staff, wraps up our very first Academy Ace Tournament. Thank you again for joining us here today, and I hope you're all excited for the next one. Have you pulled up all the stakes yet? I don't know what that means. So I guess the answer is no. Marcus, you did it! Congratulations for winning it all! I'm so happy I must made it forget the pain of everyone using Arvin's stupid school battle brawl name. Oh yeah, I forgot. That was a thing. Oh yeah, here's your prize. Sporty cap. Oh, we get a cap! Jota told me you got caught up in all the assignment I forgot to give you to you. So I guess you get the strongest in the school throne now. Keep it, Maltex, keep it warm for me. Wait, what do you mean? I'm not gonna give this back. I faced Cheetah. That's who I faced. I'm gonna be in the tournament next time, and I'll be coming right for ya. I think the first time is always may or may not be fixed. At least for Jita. Yeah, it might. I think the first time you do this is always the same roster of people. It's just the second time onwards is random. When you feel like entering the tournament again, just talk to the staffer in the front desk. You know, Maltrex, I wish every day since you moved here to Paldea to become my rival. I'm so glad I met you. I mean it. Yeah, it's been great, I say sarcastically. I always wanted to be stalked by a girl. Wait. Come on, don't make me blush. I don't think you know what sarcasm is, Nemona. Anyways, I'll be seeing you in Battle Court for a good long time to come. Okay. Yeah, random from now on. The final one is often Gita, Nemona, Clavel, or Assel. Asselberry? I'm trying to think who Assel is, actually. Oh, hello, Maltrex. This is Jack. Congratulations on the Academy Ace Tournament. I'm sure I'm proud of your students to become the Academy Ace. Mr. Jack. Don't worry, Director Cavill, I'll get to the point now. I'm actually calling you to tell you how difficult terror raids are cropping all over the place. I'm in a report that the Academy students are about their Pokemon getting injured. We teachers have split to investigate these raids, but we're still a bit short-handed. So we're wondering if we could enlist your help since you're the Academy Ace and all. How about it, Mata? Yeah, leave it to me, I guess. Oh, Astro's the Elite 4 Dragon type. Okay, sorry, I forgot the name of the Elite 4. I'm not good at names, guys. Your practicals are too many record data that we need as we go, so don't worry about that. For now, I'd like you to just take a lot of these terror rate battles. But I won't get it over your head. Even the Academy Ace needs to be careful. I'm sure you will be sad if one of my precious students got injured. Anyways, we're counting on you. I say this and I make you. Can you do this one thing for me that may or may not get you injured? Alright. Let me just have NS pop in Discord. Alright.
Congratulations, you won the tournament. Do you want another prize?
I want to go. I need to go to school now.
Time to go Persona. Hey, Wesker. How you doing?
Okay, yeah, yep, that's the 5 rate parts. Okay, I guess now I have to do a bunch.
You have to do like 20 or 30.
That's a lot, actually.
Yeah, you have to do a lot to get 6 stars. I realized that I was like, really? And you have to host them. It's like you can't go to just any of them. I think you have to host them.
That's pretty particular.
That makes it like, what? Why do you have to host
Well, I'll
them?
do those off screen, because that way I can
do it off screen because it's best.
That way I can unlock the 7-star rates for the CDY that's gonna come up tomorrow, I guess.
Okay. 5 or 6. Well, yeah, but Wesker, you gotta think. You probably hosted it before even you did the tournament. So I'm just thinking, like, what was the total that I saw, like, when I read it on a website? I think it was like 20 total.
Oh, so is it 20? Oh, or is it 5 or 6?
I think it was like in total, yeah. That you
oh,
have
so it counts the ones I already did.
Yes.
Okay, so no, it's not a problematic. Because beforehand I had to do a bunch of terror battles.
That's true. You could get us to help out with the raids. Yeah, sure, whatever.
Well, you could.
No, I'm kidding. No, yeah, you're free. You're free to go.
Well, I'll do it off screen because I'll probably I want to focus just in the story things.
Yeah, true.
And the things.
Alright, so we have, let's see, biology, math, history, languages, battle studies, art, physical education. Oh, home economy. Oh, home economics.
Time to go for biology class, or Mr. Jack is gonna be mad at me.
My favorite still is languages. I'm sorry.
But I guess I'll find out why. Or not.
You gotta see Spanish, you gotta see German, you gotta see Italian, you gotta see Chinese, you gotta see Japanese. Wait a minute! I don't understand.
Hello, my name is Jax. I'll be here for Pokemon Biology teacher. In my class, we'll learn about the various quirks of our beloved Pokemon together. I hope you all come to love Pokemon even more from the things we learn here. Today's class, I'll teach you the great ways to get to know Pokemon with more depth. If you like to become a better friends with your Pokemon, you can let them come out of the Pokeball and walk around with you. It sounds fun, right? Except when you have to evolve 3 of them by that method.
You have to be friendly! Do you know what being friendly is?
You can use the ZR button to throw Pokeball and Pokemon on the side. Nothing cuter than watching your Pokemon sleep. Also, Pokemon Sleep coming soon to a mall near you.
Oh god, don't remind me that.
But that way we can know we can finally sleep well, NS. Finally.
You know what's listen. You know what's good for that game? It's good for people who do naps. Be fair.
Mm-hmm.
People who do naps, yes, please get that game. If you don't do naps like I do, don't bother.
Wesker says that I have 2.5 boxes of level 100 mostly raid builds.
Mostly raid builds. Damn.
Jesus, that is a lot. That is a lot of raids.
Can I applaud Wesker for that? Yes, I will applaud.
2.5 is like, okay, so it's 30 each, so that's
45 level 100s. Woo!
I don't think you know how to math, okay? That would be 75.
Oh, 75.
Yes,
okay.
2.5, not 1.5.
Oh, right, yeah, 2. Yeah, right, 60, 17, 15. Yeah, correct, 75. That's me. Normally, I'm very good at doing math. Apparently, I did not read the.
Once your Pokemon are out, try speaking to them. We're sure to respond. Wait, where did the Muthux go? Oh, right, you're such a adorable little rascal. Oh, well, you tell me everything about you. Anyways. Oh, sorry, we're in the middle of class. I forgot. Anyways. Sorry, I like my Raichu. It's a great way to get to know them better. However, wanting your Pokemon out of its Pokeball isn't such a great idea in some locations. Can anyone tell me where where you shouldn't have your Pokemon?
Oh,
What
come
wrong
on, this
with
is kind
you?
of obvious. This is an obvious question.
The classroom?
No.
Is that the answer?
Well,
Near
not-
water, inside buildings, dog in the inside buildings. That's right. Great job, Mato X. I see you did your homework. Right, so what you're saying is I should have my Raichu who use Hyper Beam on the school, so that way it's not inside the building.
Destroy school.
Destroy the whole school! Alright, we're in class. And now I can have my Raichu right next to me.
Wow, that makes no sense.
Some,
at all, but
okay,
whatever.
some Pokemons might damage the walls, desk, and other things. Oh, okay, I guess that's the reason. So we're not evolved regardless of the species. Therefore, please only let your Pokemon out in the Pokeballs while outdoors, okay, everyone?
Yes,
That
sir.
didn't stop Pikachu in the anime.
Oh god, yes, that's true.
Or any Pokemon in the anime for that matter. Like, you see a goddamn Gyarados in buildings every now and then. It's like, okay.
I like Wesker's. Yeah, totally not the Cody.
It's not,
Totally
it's not,
not
it's not the limitation, I'm sorry.
This is not a Game Boy game, I swear to god. Wait a minute.
Anyways, you may become even closer friends with your so I guess you can raise more friendship that way as well. Oh, I
Yeah,
almost
by
forgot.
walking.
Keep in mind that you can only walk together with Pokemon and Elite
Yep.
Pokemon.
Yep.
Remember the ZR button, there will be a test! Please don't tell
Actually,
me
it's saying that you're joking about that, but there is a test.
I know there's a test, I wasn't joking this time. I mean, I was doing the joke thing, but also
well,
I know.
when we say joke thing, that's mostly Persona reference.
I mean, there will be a test.
There will be a test. And you gotta like it.
I say that whenever there is a test or there isn't.
Oh yeah,
That way
Hard Gold
we're
Soul
always
Silver,
prepared.
You could walk. Yeah, you could walk with your Pokemon indoors in Hard Gold Soul Silver.
Oh, yeah, that's
now that you
another
mention
thing,
it,
yeah.
you
And
did- you
Pokemon
did.
Yellow, if you think about it.
In Yellow, yeah. I completely forgot about those.
Alright,
Yeah, I
time to go for the second biology. What the hell does having Pokemon outside of the Pokeball have to do with biology? Biology. Oh, God, Jesus Christ.
Biology. I mean,
Biology.
it's pronounced
Bio.
biology, not biology. B would have to be a Y. Biology.
I'm gonna call it P-ology.
P. yeah. Pokeology.
Pokeology, that works too.
Actually, that works because the name's Pokemon and Pokeology. That's
So how many classes do we have for each?
I think it's 3, if I recall.
Okay.
There's 3. That the midterm test, 2 or 3 more, and then the actual exam for the specific subject.
Ah, I see. Just let me do
Yeah.
some things there before we continue the class.
Good old Jacques. I love Jacques. Jacques is actually a nice guy.
That sounds like a cool teacher.
Yeah,
Hello, I hope
yeah.
everyone is ready to learn some new things today. Did you...
I already taught you 5 minutes ago.
We never leave this classroom. Let your Pokemon out as I taught you in the last class. Walking along with
Yes.
Pokemon lets you see how unique and cute they are, that's true.
That's true.
I recommend picnics. Yeah, I don't care much for it.
I mean, that's actually highly recommend if you want to get the friendship high.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's
Which I
one way to
may
do
or
it.
may not need to do.
Get them all around the table, make sandwiches. Yeah, we know that.
Play with
we know,
them.
Mr.
If you
Go,
want to
Mr.
learn
Jack.
more about making food, Mr.
Taekwondo. Yeah, it's
That's
the
his
home
best
economics
place to go.
teacher.
I guess that makes
That's what-
sense that you learn it there. Now, sometimes while you're enjoying picnic with your Pokemon, you may find something very, very important in the basket next to the table.
Ah, yes, we know what this is.
This is very important, something that Pokemon are born from. Let's all say it together. Boxes! Okay, so. Phew, you all got it right. Only I said it, but okay.
Nobody. Did
It's a
somebody-
baby!
Did somebody hear me? Did somebody hear
I
me?
like
Oh.
the implications that this game is making. They literally did the
They
thing
just go straight out like
and put it
direct-
in the
yeah,
basket.
They just
They
come out
weigh
of
it
the
on the basket. Okay.
egg. You think chickens come out of the egg? Yeah, about that.
It's not clear where the egg, and they still go with this thing. It's not clear where the egg comes from. But
Yeah.
they're probably a place in the basket where it's stealthy by the Pokemon at the picnic. Walk
Good. That's
around with
actually a
that
good
egg will help warm it up and which allows
That's
it to
actually
hatch.
a really good explanation from Jack,
I recommend for the sanders if you are a shiny
the
hunter.
shiny hunter.
Yeah, I know that they're
Great.
good.
Herb and
good for shiny.
Mystica. That's correct. Yeah.
Hope you like raids because that's the only source of Herb and Mystica.
And the guy I think asks you to get all types of Herb Mystica, which I believe is 4 types. There's sour, there's sweet, there's sour, sweet. Oh, what were the other 2? Oh my god. Wesker, help me! Cause I can't remember all of them.
Me too, them with your party, okay. There's one more super important thing I'd like you to remember about eggs. Pokemon entrust us with their eggs because they believe in us. So I'm sure I'll be happy to see you all being responsible parents of your— Wait, what? Don't put that effort on me! What?
Also, good, Wesker. Can you remind me what were all the types of the Herb and Mystica again? I only said 2 of them, but I think I'm missing like 2 more.
Sour,
sweet,
sweet,
salty, and bitter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, thank you. There was 5. I missed 1.
The most important point that came right to the bell rang. Well, see you all next time, I guess. And we never came back to school ever again.
A minute later, next class. Next class, let's go. Thank you, Wesker, for telling me, by the way, of all the types of how. I knew there was like 4 or something, but boy, it was 5.
You'd like biology for Mr. Chucks? No, I would like to stay outside.
No, can I have history? History's good. It's so good. Actually, history is really good, especially if you want to know the whole history of Paldea. All that. It's fantastic.
Well, I hope everyone is ready to learn some new things today. I seem to remember
please.
What?
No, I was gonna say, oh please tell me it's not the same thing again.
Let me tell you about how to make an armor with the eggs you got from the basket.
Excuse me.
On that note, is everyone using their Pokédex? No.
Yes.
It registers Pokémon born from the eggs as well, those encountered via other methods, so don't you worry about that. And just so you know, I'm the one who developed the Pokédex app. No one else made the Pokédex before this. No one!
Looks at Professor Oak.
No one!
Exactly. No, he looks at
In fact, I'm the first person who mentioned eggs. I'm the first person that knows about Pokemon moves. I'm the first person about the other whatever professors you heard.
He's the first of everything.
I'm the first of everything. I've been everywhere. I'm actually a god all this time.
Jack's title, the first of everything.
It was way before I started teaching here at the academy though. Back then I was a researcher. In fact, Director Clavel wasn't working in education at the time either. I mean, I know everyone here is new with the teaching because of the plot of Team Star. He was researching alongside me at the same facility. We got to research Pokemon together day in, day out. Those sure were fun times. Oh, and prepare to have a mind blown. The Urban Mystic
equals HMs.
Oh, but I already knew that actually.
Unlocks all your right legendary abilities. That's actually pretty damn neat.
I have known that since before I even got the game actually, because I already read stuff about it in a while. Oh yeah. Admittedly, in retrospect, I probably should try avoiding spoilers in the future, but you know, it's Pokemon. I wasn't expecting the plot to actually be as good as it was. So you know, there's that. I got yelled all the time though. It unlocks all your right abilities, of course. I already got all of those, so it makes sense that a jam was the thing.
Basically, can you read that Jacques line? Look at that.
Wait a second, how did I get into this? Pretty sure I was talking about Pokédex. Anyways, today I'd like to teach you about catching Pokemon.
Teach you about catching? Yeah, sure.
I know you were HP. Oh God, Jesus Christ! Why did I do this last?
There's another way to up your chances of a successful catch. Can you guess what it is?
Well, if you're playing Pokemon Go, it's not berries. Not in this game.
No. It's if you play the other games, the regular games.
Oh, that's right, Max. Great job. I wonder if what happens if you answer that. Though, because in Pokemon Go, you actually can give them berries to make it easier to catch Pokemon.
Well, yeah, that's Pokemon, but that's Pokemon Go. That's not a mobile game.
You know, I'm just kind of wondering what he says if we answer that. Zip is especially effective status condition. It makes Pokemon drastically easier to catch. Except even though they won't be easy to catch, even though they're asleep. If you have Pokemon that can use moves the opponent to put to sleep, like Sleep Powder or Hypnosis,
Or, you know, paralyzation. That's better. Thank you very much.
Spore is the best technique. Apparently, I think sleep is the best one of the static condition. But at least...
It is, but unfortunately, sleep lasts 2 to 5 turns, and I'm not going to be bothered with that. I prefer paralysis.
That's true, but...
I know, I get it. It's just paralysis lasts longer.
I would hate it to take all the basic classes just to wait until I get the badges or two before more classes unlock. Yeah, that would also been a pain.
I hate to disappoint both of you, but I did that.
You like to suffer, I see.
I love. It doesn't bother me. I know it bothers people, but it doesn't bother me that much, honestly.
Eating fruit gives you catching power works too, sneaking up on Pokemon from behind to catch them in surprise and then start the battle. So that also increases chances.
Isn't that the Arceus way? Yes.
It's the Arceus way, yes. So technically, you still need to enter the battle, anyways. If you're
technically speaking, no. Well, yeah, in this game, yes, you do need to get in the battle, unfortunately.
If you're having trouble, you may want to make the rounds at the gym and get gym badges. Earning gym badges will make it easy to catch Pokemon at higher levels.
That's true.
Risk camp show the Pokemon once you start to fill up. Another day, another enjoyable class. Oh yeah, don't forget that your next classes will be the test. Wait, what?
Yeah, the midterm test. Here we go.
This
is the one I was talking about.
Time to be all nervous for the test.
You want to know how many answers you need to get to pass?
Good, yeah, do tell me.
It's 5 questions. You need to get 3 of them correct.
That sounds about right, yeah.
If it's the other test, though, it's 4 out of 5.
Alright, I need to get 80% then.
In this one you need 80. The other you need 90%.
Alright guys, am I gonna pass this in full covers?
No. No.
Alright.
Let's see if you memorize everything, because you gotta memorize like
full Dex and Shiny Charm. Do you get that if you complete this class and
yeah, you do get the Shiny Charm. I mean, it's been a thing since the second game? The second generation?
No, it's Shiny Charm has only been a thing since I think Generation 5.
Okay, so it's 5 onwards. There you go.
Although in that 5 you had to complete the National Dex. Only when they changed that in a lot of games where you only need to do the
the
original one.
Yeah.
Anyways, hello on today's hard midterms. It sure feels like good to fill those empty spaces. No. Take your time to complete the question carefully.
Do not answer.
I'll be honest, I hate tests.
What button would you use to let a Pokemon out of its ball so that it can walk with you? R button, CR button, plus button.
Oh, wait, which game are we playing again? Alright, CR. Combine one letter and one number,
below.
Correctly.
Oh, I see. It's the A and then the other answer.
Do picnics in your basket while walking in tall grass. So what are we doing? Okay, so it's A and 2 then.
Yeah, while walk.
It's a good thing I didn't press A right away, cause I thought I had to select A and then 2, but no, you have to select A and 2 option. God.
Yeah.
Imagine if I did that. Okay. Which of the following is an effective way to warm up eggs? Going to sleep, walking around, or battling?
Well, this is obvious.
Going to sleep.
That'd be great if it was.
Looking around. What will not make a Pokemon easier to catch? Giving them a berry.
Giving the berry would if it was Go, like RC already mentioned.
Using certain kinds of Pokeballs.
Like
So it's A. What will make it easier to catch Pokemon of higher levels? Gym badges.
It's gym. This one's gym badges, obviously. Certifications. What is a certification?
This question won't affect up your grade. How do you like the? Is this illegal? I think this is illegal.
This is illegal. I swear to God. This is illegal.
This is literally you're putting like a feedback about your Pokédex in a goddamn official test in a school. It's not legal. It's easy to use. You get extra points actually secretly. All right, everyone, time's up. I hope you all enjoyed freckling those questions. The last question was just something I'm personally curious to know. Don't tell the director about it, okay?
Yeah, I was gonna say he's gonna say that. Don't tell the director about it. This is illegal. I can't do this.
There's so many illegal things happening in this game, that's for sure.
And Persona, everything's legal. You know.
God.
Well, since Persona 3, I should say.
Oh, I saw you that you're playing Royal. How is that going?
Well, I'm playing from the beginning.
Ah, you started a new game then, okay.
Yeah, I never completed it, but I got. Yeah, I think one of them you.
We did it, guys. We got all the questions.
Yay! 100%.
Mr. Jax asked us to give you a reward if any of the students who passed the exam. We got really nothing.
Yeah, if you were like doing this like during the story, the experience candidates would have made sense back then. Now it just doesn't make no sense at all.
Thank you. Let's go for more biology classes.
Can't wait for home. When is home gonna be available? The Pokemon Home. Because Pokemon
now,
Home is
Bucky
supposed
Trick Room Magnera is going to wreck a lot of the
Oh
race.
yeah.
I actually don't know how speed works in that thing, because that thing seems like so random sometimes because of latency issues.
Yeah, that's Pokemon
So I don't know
Home,
how speed's effect. I mean, supposedly you should be the fastest should always go first. So obviously, if you use Trick Room, it would be the other way around. Which can be useful if you use a full great team of slow Pokemon against a fast Pokemon, but I don't know how it works sometimes because all the latency works.
It does not work at all. Anyway,
yeah. Oh, I hope everyone is ready to learn some new things today. Y'all did really great in the midterms exam. Thank you for answering your little questions at the end too. I'll be sure to keep your responses in mind. Alright, we're all now heading into the last half of our classes together. It's time our knowledge to evolve and grow just like Pokemon. Evolution, yep, evolution. Is he gonna ask the levels, what level can we evolve a certain Pokemon? I don't know all of them. I know a buttful of them, but again, there's 1,000 of these things. And that's not including the variant forms.
Well, damn, Wesker, that sounds mean. Then again, they're AI, so I'll let you off the hook.
Oh, yeah. I guess to be fair, yeah, they're AI. That's fine when it's AI.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't. You can pass. You pass. That's fine.
And for some Pokemon, once you level enough, their appearance changes. Their stance increases sometimes by a lot.
Metamorphose.
I like how I say sometimes. Why did you say that? That's Pokemon evolution.
Like in most games, some stats don't go up. Like I see sometimes +0, and I'm like thinking, oh, okay.
No, I'm talking about evolution though.
Oh, evolution, yeah. I guess it depends. Like I think some Pokemon.
I know that
like later.
I'm trying to think. Incineroar does with speed from his mid evolution actually, because the base stat on mid evolution is better.
Yeah.
Because I remember that one being the case, so that's like one of those.
Some rays intimidate Pokemon dying, responding a lot is good. No,
that's true. Intimidating, actually dying a lot actually helps with Intimidate or similar abilities. As
long as they don't, like, put everything back to normal.
Yeah. The problem with that, however, is the time, so we just have to be careful with that. Because once the Pokemon gets knocked out, a big chunk of time gets lost. And sometimes it doesn't, because the latency is so bad.
Oh god, yes.
So it gets only after a few seconds. Oh, right, you lost the time. Okay, bye. Even though you had plenty of time.
Done. Anyway.
So like the battle ends before you even notice it because of the latency.
Yeah. It just ends before it starts.
Which is probably why it's better to do solo sometimes. Although, admittedly, that was the one time that we tried to do offline raid, and for some reason the moves weren't connecting anyways. So I don't know.
Unless it's a Defiant/Unaware raid Pokemon.
Yeah, that would be a problem, because that would do the reverse.
Absolutely.
So, do this, and you need to remember a certain button when a Pokemon begins to evolve. It's the B button!
Starting with this game.
Sorry, what?
No, I'm kidding. It's the B button, yeah. No, you know what I was thinking? No, it was the...
There's no C button.
Moves. Is there a C button? No.
Right, it's the B button. For the best answer.
There was a C button, but that was in the Nintendo 64.
Yeah, but well, yeah, that's true. Those are C buttons,
up, down,
though.
left, and right. It was a camera button, basically.
Yeah, camera in quotation marks.
Camera quotation marks. Yeah.
Competitive. Yeah, Unaware. I think it just doesn't. I think Unaware makes it so that it ignores the opponent's stat buffs and stuff like that. I think that's how it works. Competitive raises your stats when one of them is... Well, no, competitive is the one that raises the stats if you raise your stats. Or when it lowers the stat. It's complicated, I don't remember anymore. It's one of those abilities.
This is too much for me.
There's a lot of abilities too, I won't memorize all of them.
Oh, of course.
You press this button soon after Pokemon begins to evolve, you can stop it from changing.
Or, you know, you can put a specific stone to make it not evolve at all. No, there you go. As soon as I say it, yeah, Jacques did
Yeah,
it
actually,
already.
yeah.
When was the Everstone the thing? Was it Gen 3? I don't remember when the
Some may evolve
Everstone-
having a certain item, such as Firestone or Thunderstone. Use on them. Other... What, did you not pay attention about my Raichu? I like my Raichu? I think I know about the Thunderstone. Others may have learned a specific move to defeat specific Pokemon in battle to evolve. I guess this is how you get the hint how to evolve Primeape, then.
Yeah, well, one of them anyway. That and the Girafarig.
Yeah. But I like how they hint it here how to evolve Primeape.
Yeah, this is a game that actually gives you exclusive evolutions. Do you want to know how to do it? Well, you gotta figure it out on your own. Sorry.
You see, there's a certain move that he's not gonna tell us. Yeah, okay, he's not gonna tell us. But at least he tells us that you need the
Rumor
move.
has it. Rumor has it.
Rumor has it. This is not Persona 2. What are you talking about?
Rumor has it a certain monkey actually evolves by using a move 20 times in a row. Can you guess what it... Not in a row, excuse me, in total. Can you guess which one it is? I'm not telling you, except the side quest, damn it. I can't believe that Ryuji's voice actor was in Death Note of all anime.
Sorry, what?
Ryuji's voice actor in Japanese was in Death Note.
Oh.
Yeah.
By the way, I finished Zero Escape Virtual Reward, and goddamn, that game has a lot of voice actors that do Persona characters. Like, literally all of them but one does a Persona character at some point.
Damn.
I recognize a lot of them, but then I didn't recognize a few of them that I didn't know they did also Persona characters, so I was like,
Ooh.
That's Akihiko, that's Chie, that's Misuru.
That's that! And
Sorry,
Nightlife is an awesome raid Pokemon, by the way, but also happens to be a big challenge if it's the raid, especially with Defiant.
Anaip is awesome raid Pokemon, by the way, but also happens to be a geek challenge if it's the raid specifically Defiant. Why? I'm trying to think why that is the case, actually.
I can check what Defiant is. Is it Defiant's the ability, correct?
Defiant, I think, increases stats when it otherwise would have been decrease.
No, its stats are lower, its attack increases.
Okay, so that basically
It's the other way
it,
around.
okay.
You gotta lower one
No.
stat so that its attack increases.
Well, yeah.
It's I get why it mentions that because of close combat. I get it. I completely understand. If you lower, let's say, the defense special defense, you increase its physical attack, meaning close combat is way more powerful.
Right.
So I get the hint here. Yeah. Anybody who has close combat actually, if any of you have Defiant as an ability, yep, that makes it so much better. Once I notice all the color flowers on my face. You know, color. Oh, colors. What?
Some Pokemon have slightly different colorations and patterning of their bodies based on their gender and individual differences. Oh god, we have to know which one is the female. In the very rare cases, Pokemon may be of widely different coloration compared to others, like Hippopotamus.
Hippopotamus! Anyway, joking aside about the hippo.
We call this... Oh, you're talking about shiny Pokemon, okay.
Oh, thank God. Woo!
Quite rare across the paths with one. Does anyone here know about the likelihood of finding a shiny? Oh god.
Oh, what was the number?
Well, it's one on something, so
40 is definitely not. That make it normal.
Sorry,
God.
what?
1 in 40 would make shiny Pokemon common, so that's not it.
Okay, it's probably 4,000.
I think it's like 400, 4,000. Actually, I'm gonna check that. You actually can take what answer it is. I'll see what's the correct answer.
Anyways, a common tactic for taking raids down is to lower their defense or special defense. Not doable with Defiant unless you want to lose. Someone needs to bring a skill swamp. Oh, okay. That makes sense,
Okay,
yeah.
that actually makes sense, yeah. Okay, I just found the number.
So that's probably why. Because I guess he lowers the stat, but if he has Defiant, it will actually increase it. It's 1 in 4,000 probably.
Yeah, it is.
Shiny Pokémon's are only 4,000. That's amazing. Isn't that amazing? The probability of
Actually, the
cutting one
correct
is
number.
the same as actually 1 from an Act 2. Excellent.
The
So
actual-
what?
The actual number is actually 1 in 4,096.
Right, that's the more exact number, yeah.
Before that, Gen 2 to Gen 5 was 1 in 8,192.
Anyways,
It
back
was-
to the Pokemon game where we can get more shinies.
Yes. That was rare until Gen 5. Wow.
I also heard rumors that of a charm that increases your likelihood of finding shiny Pokemon when you have it in your bag. Can you believe that? He says as he hides it behind his back. Maybe if you complete the Pokédex, maybe you will find that item in your desk. Wink wink, nudge nudge, say no more.
It was Morgana the entire time. Wait a minute.
Unless you have the Masuda Ditto. Yeah, it's the Masuda method, which is to use different region, real life region. Like if it's for instance using a, let's say we want a shiny Raichu, or technically Pichu. We put the Raichu, and then because this game is in English, that means we have to get a Japanese, a Spanish, or whatever other language that's not English, and that will increase the odds a bit.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
I know I did some of those to get a lone Raichu at some point.
Never did that actually, but that's
Did
good
I
to
do
know.
that for a lone Raichu? I forgot if when I got the shiny alone Raichu, I did it for the mechanic in that game where they would call the Pokemon and it would be more common, or if I did it with the egg. I forgot. It's one of the two.
So you did the Masuda trick, literally.
I did either the Masuda trick or I did the one where they call for help.
Oh, the call for help trick, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Right,
that was
right.
also increases the chances of shiny after a while.
The Masuda trick has been around for a long time, right?
I think it's since Generation 4, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong though.
I can check that. Give me a minute. I can check that. Masuda trick. Masuda method, yeah,
There's
exactly.
a bell. That's all today. Thank you for your attention. I actually tried to do the same trick with Eevee, but I never actually got the shiny Eevee in Sword and Shield. I was trying to, and then I got bored. And that was
It's
with
the-
Shiny Shine, by the way, which, to this point, I have yet to get a goddamn shiny in Sword and Shield. Meanwhile, you got full odds shiny Roggenrola. You prick. This is
the
not
way,
to mention the shiny you found in goddamn Brilliant Diamond. No, Shiny Pearl. I forget which one is it. Brilliant Diamond,
Anyway.
that's the one.
Anyway, it's technically since Gen 3, but the stats that I'm looking at from the Masuda methods is it's Gen 4 onwards.
I also
Gen
want
3
to
has,
mention-
like the language thing for the Pokédex.
So it was in
Yep,
Generation
yeah.
4?
Well, 3 technically, because 3, I think you
Ah.
had to get manually the Pokédex language thing, which is no
Right.
longer an issue, thank God. But Gen 4 onwards, yes. So you're technically correct. And most people know already why it's called Masuda method to begin with.
Because it was
Junichi
great.
Masuda,
Yeah, because of
Junichi
Masuda,
Masuda.
yeah.
the creator of the Game Freak. Well, no, the creator of Pokemon. That's what I'm
Oh,
right.
ho, I hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today, or not. Next time
not.
we meet,
This is the last
we'll have our
one.
final exam. Oh god, I'm so
Oh,
nervous for that.
no.
That means today is our last actual class. And the topic of this class will be Pokemon forms. You can just think of the forms as shapes or appearances a Pokemon have. There's also a phenomenon called form change, when Pokemon change appearance, like Echo, my Pokemon in Dolphin Thingamajig. Psychozar, for example, which regularly rides transportation there in Paldea, has 3 forms. First is his basic form, where it walks on 4 legs.
4 legs.
Second is
Battle
battle
form?
form, where it stands in 2 hind legs and engage battle. Finally, there's his right form, where he inflates the throat sac and his tail and you can ride on his back. And we're not talking about paradox form yet. We can use something you're all carrying with you now, an even better example. Yep, a topic about your phones. Oh yeah, I wrote them. Some of the
Yep, wrote
smartphones
them.
are better by certain Pokemon. Does anyone know what Pokemon I'm referring to?
Oh, come on.
Pikachu!
Really? It's another Pikachu. It's a Heracross. No, wait a minute.
You're a rare expert in Pokemon and technology aren't you on Pokemon? I'm sorry. You're expert in Pokemon and technology aren't you, Maltex? Technology aren't you, God damn. Pokemon inside the smartphone is Rotom. It does all sorts of things to help you out. Rotom inside the Rotom phone is special, so it doesn't try to enter the electronics. An ordinary Rotom, however, can change from entering a washing machine, microwave ovens, and other retarding appliances. Okay, Rotom is a bit of reception though. Many Pokemon that change form do simply by holding an item or by having one use on them. Oricori, for example, has 4 different forms that you can change between when given certain nectars. Pokemon may even change type to learn different moves when they change form. Change form or different evolution in that a Pokemon can return to its original form. And unlike the shiny Pokemon, which can change their special coloration, the same individual Pokemon can go back and forth between its forms. There's a lot of to dig in. Oh god, Jesus Christ. We all call to learn the Pokemon here, don't you think? A bit of a stretch, but I'd be happy to see you all enjoy the time in the Academy to the fullest and change form to your new version of yourselves.
Ah, that's so nice of him.
Good. Or something like that, anyways. Oh, I almost forgot. Original forms which vary based on that region Pokemon that came from that don't change like others. Although there's only one original form in this game.
Yep.
I mean, that's original for this Pokemon game in specific. There's all the original forms you can technically get in this game.
Yep.
So only Hooper has an original form in this game for some reason. It's the only one that introduced...
Oh yeah, because no, but that's the in-game trait, right? The Whooper to the...
No, I'm talking about like being the variant form. The new introduction for a variant form in this one was only Hooper.
Oh, Whooper, yeah. And when you evolve it, it's a completely different Pokemon, to be perfectly fair.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
There's the bell. Guess the Scarabrain Mr. Jack right up to the very end, huh? I had a great time teaching all of you. I hope you all do your best in the final exam. I can see why you forgot about the original forms.
Exactly.
Because it is only one.
He's scatterbrained.
Also that too.
Yeah.
That's just rude though. Time for the test.
Rude, but technically... Oh, but you have to get 4 out of 5.
I guess it's nighttime since Gengar is here.
Yeah.
I can't see the outside. I've been here for 24 hours.
What is time?
Baby, don't hurt me. Oh, wait.
No. I was thinking of the from a show. What is time? I just met the mother of my children!
Hello everyone, today's the final exam. It will cover everything I taught you so far, but I'm sure you all will do just fine.
God.
I am very nervous. This is like
well,
this is gotta be the interview like
the
they wait for. I'll be here all day.
Actually, let me read the questions and maybe.
How many of the
Exactly. How many of the following 4 methods make it easier to catch a Pokemon?
You feed the parasites using a Poketoy, feeding it a berry, surprising it from behind. How many of the 4 methods make
correct
it?
Answer.
So.
Inflicting paralysis is 1.
Sorry, what?
Inflicting paralysis is technically 1.
Yeah. It's only the inflicting paralysis and surprising it from behind.
Okay, inflicting paralysis is 1.
It's 2.
Yeah, 2. I think it's 2 of them, yeah.
No, it's the only 2 of them are correct.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's 2
True or false? Yeah. Can you get a new Pokemon only by catching them yourself or trading with other trainers? You get new Pokemon by catching them yourself or trading with other trainers. That's true.
It's true, yeah. Because when you trade, it's the same thing.
The Pokemon is holding an Everstone. We're using an item that includes evolution such as Firestone calls to evolve.
Ooh.
I actually don't know.
I want to say no, because technically if it has already an Everstone, it just can't evolve.
Yeah, I also assumed that, but I never tried that.
Hold on.
I actually never tried that until you mentioned it. I never thought of that.
Oh god, I saw the...
But I think it's no.
I can check, give me a minute.
Well, you can check, I'll just answer it anyways.
Yeah.
Probably you're running into a shiny Pokemon is 1 in 4,000. True or false?
1 in
The
4,000.
Pokemon knows Lucario has 3 forms. No, he has 4, right?
4. Correct. I think it's 4, yeah. Because it's red, green, yellow, and...
Do you have anything you would like to say about my class? I'm still getting used to this teaching thing, but I sure had fun as your teacher. It was fun. Thank you for being our teacher. Keep teaching. You can do it. All these answers are actually good. Keep teaching. You can do it. Time's up. Okay. It's like a little time bonus. Why does shh? A little secret. Do not tell the director. Well, this time it was less illegal. Because that's more of a self-evaluation of your teacher, which is technically done when you end classes, so it's not illegal to put it in the test.
Also, yeah, the Everzone question,
yeah,
it won't evolve. Makes sense. It just makes sense, because if it holds an Everzone and you're trying to use a stone, it doesn't work.
You answered 3 out of 5 questions correctly? What?
No, wait. Okay, I think the... Hold on. I have the questions here. Yeah, I have the questions.
Alright, we're doing it again, I guess.
The first question you got it right. It was 2. The second one was false. The third one was no, it won't. It won't evolve with the Everzone. Now, you can do as many times as you want. Thank God. 1 out of 4,000. False. If it's 4.
I feel... Okay, so...
Hold on.
We'll look up the questions as we go.
Yeah. We'll look up the questions. It's good.
Okay, so this is 2, so this is correct, right?
It's 2, yes.
Okay. True or false? You can get new Pokemon only by catching them.
Oh, it's false! It is false!
Why?
It is false. Oh, wait. I'm trying to recall. Trading with other trainers may not... Oh, you know... Oh, I think I get it. Hold on. Because imagine if you trade a Pokemon that you already have on your Pokedex.
Oh.
That's why it's false.
You get new Pokemon by catching them yourself or trading with
the catching them yourself bit is true, but the trading with other trainers is false. Also mystery gift, correct. That's also the mystery gift there. Right. So it's false. This is false.
Oh, it's because it says only.
Only. Exactly.
That's the keyword. Okay, that makes sense then.
Yeah, false.
Okay, that's why we got that wrong.
That's fine.
Okay, that one we got right.
Which is no, it won't. Yeah, the Everstone.
1 in 4,000.
4,000, yeah.
That's correct. And the Lucario is what?
It's false.
Did I put true on this one last time?
You probably did.
Yeah, I probably did incidentally.
Yeah, but it has 4 forms. I think it's 4 forms if I recall correctly.
Yeah,
yes. Because you could, because you could buy the nectars. Remember?
Yeah, I know that, but I was confused because I thought I answered that.
You probably accidentally pressed it twice.
I probably pressed through, yeah.
Yeah, so that's fine. At least you don't get penalized. Imagine if you got penalized.
What?
Hold on. Yeah, 4 is enough. Yeah, 4 enough.
Yeah, but which question did I get wrong that time?
You probably pressed accidentally. Well, no matter. You won. That's all that matters. It's 4 out of 5 you needed.
I am gonna... When I make the VOD, I'm gonna go back here and check out what the hell did I get wrong. Because that makes no sense. Oh, pretty sure the
Toy. Oh, so it was 3.
You can just... Oh, wait, hold on. Is that it?
No, it says 2 here, not 3.
I'll have to look up the answers later.
Whatever. Okay, get M's.
I'll probably check the VOD and check the questions, because I really don't know what was the wrong answer to that one. Alright, time...
Now numbers.
Time for math.
Time for numbers. Are you ready for numbers?
Pokédoll helps you escape. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Also, the answer for that one was already confirmed too, so I don't know. Maybe I misclicked on something again.
Yeah, you probably misclicked one of them.
Hey everyone, my name is Time. Well, I'll definitely probably check in on the VOD again. 'Cause I'm just curious about that. Sorry to put you all on the spot to start the class, but let me ask you a quick question. Do you enjoy numbers, word I cannot pronounce, and the like? Yeah, sorta,
I don't mind numbers. I love numbers.
Thank you for your honest responses. Some of you may like numbers, and some of you not. I think that makes a wonderful mix. But no matter your opinion on math, hope you find yourself enjoying the lessons together. I'll do my best to find a good way to match up your interests with all the types of math lessons. Speaking of which, are you all caught up to your studies of Pokemon type matchups? Yes. For example, grass is strong against water, and water is strong against fire, correct? Matis, you seem to be good at Pokemon, so let me ask you this. Bearing in mind that water is strong against fire, and if the move Water Gun hits a fire-type Pokemon, what becomes the move damage?
Oh yeah, this.
It's double. I knew I can count you on it, especially using Pokemon of the type of Pokemon are weak to is super effective tactic. Multiple damage of those moves too. On the other hand, using moves of the type that the opponent is resistant isn't very effective rather. It divides the damage of the moves by 2. I don't mean to encroach Miss Dendra's battle studies territory, of course, but I thought I'd best... Oh god, Jesus Christ. Let's use the lively topic for example. That can make math fun, and even those they don't much like the subject, don't you think? Oh my, is that the bell? I suppose that's all for now. What a shame. I'm looking forward to seeing you all in the next class. I hope you're looking forward to it. Good evening, Master Matrex. What class would you like to take? Matt?
Good evening. Why are you not asleep?
We're never going to sleep. Oh yeah, I guess the birds are the fleshlings, I think. Also switch for Noibats.
Which makes sense, they're bats.
Hello everyone, let's have a fun class today. Tell me, do you all enjoy shopping? Buying tasty bread and choosing new clothes. Even just the window shopping is so much fun. In today's class, I like to use shopping, one of my favorite hobbies, mind you, to teach you all about math. Of course you do. I'm sure everyone here has visited a Pokemart at least once. They sell all sorts of Pokemon items. Pokeballs are one of the most useful items you can find there. They cost 200 each. Oh no, we have to do math, aren't we?
Yeah.
God, I already had to do brain twisters with Zero Escape. I don't want to do more brain twisters. I'd like you all to do some thinking with me here. One Pokeball is 200. If you had 2,000 Pokeball and you bought as many Pokeballs as you could afford, this is a trick question, isn't it? How many would you receive? Okay, 11 then.
11, yep.
You get the Premier Ball!
Yep, exactly. Every 10 Pokeball, no matter what it is, you get a Premier Ball.
For 10 Pokeballs. However, persons have 10 or more any type of Pokeball. You also get the Premier Ball, a special white ball as a bonus. So the correct answer is in fact 11.
Yep.
It sure is nice to get a little bonus like that on a shopping trip, isn't it? So what did that have to do with math? So basically what you're saying, that wasn't math at all. You just needed to know about the bonus Pokeball.
That's adding. Technically that is math. Adding is math.
Yeah, but the solution was 200, like the only numbers that were given in 200 and 2000, and that each Pokeball costs 200. It's like, yeah, that's a literally trick question, and the last part doesn't even have to do with math. You just need to know how to shop.
I guess. Anyway.
Because obviously everyone knows 2000 is 200 times 10. So why? Nope, apparently you don't know math, obviously.
Because if people don't remember the Premier Ball bit, yeah, they will say 10. They will say 10. That's what. Oh, history is so
That's to begin soon. Don't be tardy. Well,
Oh, fuck you, asshole.
What's the schedule? Where's my schedule? You never gave me a schedule.
But at least in the Persona games, well, 3 onwards, you get a schedule.
Hello everyone, let's have fun in the class today. God damn it. Tell me, do you all enjoy fortune telling horoscopes and the like?
No, well, I say that, but...
It was great to read your horoscope and see what it says, so what coming to your way. I cannot read. So today, I'd like to teach you all about math while focusing on the topic of luck.
Oh boy.
Sorry about that. Perhaps you have seen the following phrase corresponded during Pokemon battles before. A critical hit. When Pokemon attacks lands a critical hit, oh, this is gonna be a trick question later on, isn't it? Deals increased damage in half. What? That's 50% more damage. Okay, go on. In other words, it does 1.5 times as much damage as it normally would. It truly is luck determines whenever your Pokemon lands a critical hit, or has landed one. On it, this caused a great upset in battle. Does anyone know the percentage chance of a Pokemon as a landing critical hit?
Oh, yes. The normal critical hit landing. Oh, boy.
That was a noise I just heard. I don't know what that was. Anyways, I actually don't know the answer to this one.
This is 4%. It's 4%.
So it's 4 in 100 then.
Yep. It says right there in parentheses, actually. 4 in 100 hits.
That is correct. Well done, Motex.
4% is like very, very low if you think about it.
Yeah, except for the increased chances, which I guess...
Yes, but that increases a little bit. Yeah. I think it doubles.
It says that when a critical hit is said to be 1 in 24, which figures roughly to 4.17%. The odds are favorable in certain moves, though, while moves such as Stone Edge and Shadow Claw have a 12%, so basically more than double.
That's triple, technically.
Oh yeah, it's basically triple, yeah. You also can use a move's focus energy or an item known as Direct Hit.
Yeah,
both
that
raises the
the
critical rate stages. That's 50% chance of landing a critical hit. It feels great
it's
to
good.
land the critical
That's actually good for the one-hit kill moves, technically speaking.
Why?
One-hit kill moves are, I think, a 50% chance if it's the normal way. If you give it a dire hit, you just increase it 50%, and that's 100%.
That's not how Dry Hit does.
No? Are you
Dry
sure?
Hit increases the critical rate, it doesn't increase accuracy. Also, the accuracy on those moves are fixed. You cannot change that. Yeah, they cannot be changed. They changed that in Generation something.
I'm assuming 5 or 4.
Because in Generation 1, you could use an X accuracy and all moves would hit. Including the one-hit KOs.
Yeah, like Fisher.
Yeah. Apart from no guard, because no guard means that no attacks can miss while the no guard Pokemon is around. Or why they're battling each other, it's one of those, I don't know. I don't know if that affects all Pokemon in a double battle, actually. I'm not sure how that works with that.
Alright, midterm. Let's go.
Yay! Yes, no guard Machamp with feature, which, technically speaking, like, the only way you could have gotten that is if you transfer, like, from red and blue. Because that's the only way you could get it with feature at the time. I think you can now get it, more likely. I don't know how that works anymore. I don't learn these things. Alright, who's ready for a math exam? Don't be tardy.
Actually, when I was in school, I didn't mind math. Math tests, to be honest.
I like math.
I like math.
I'm not very good at calculating mentally, but I'm good at math otherwise.
I'm the opposite. By opposite, I mean I can calculate. Anyway.
Alright, I'll give you a formula, and if you don't do it, the math correctly without using a calculator, you don't pass.
Anyways, how much damage is water gonna do when it hits a fire-type Pokemon? We already know the answer to this one.
Double damage. How much damage does Razor Leaf do when it hits a fire-type? Half damage. Unless it critical hits. Unless it crits. In which case, it does 75.
No. Yeah, it's half damage. Yeah, you got it.
It would have been 75 if he crit, though.
Yes, that's correct.
If
Oh,
you
we
spend...
saw this before. We saw this before.
It's 11. What percentage does the Pokemon usually have when according to about 4%?
Mm-hmm. Yep. 4% one.
How much damage does the move deal when it lands a critical hit? Much damage is the 1.5.
She said it during the class.
Sorry, I need to turn on the lights. Ugh.
Yeah. She said it during the class.
1.5 as much.
Yep. 1.5
Time is up. Put your hands on your lips. Okay. Okay, we don't get additional questions.
No, Jacques is the only one that does that.
Yeah, transfer to
others
Pokemon Sword and Shield and use an ability patch. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. The only patch always works. Used to be double before Gen 6. Yep.
Yeah, they changed that in Gen 6, didn't they?
You are a failure.
I mean, the fact that
home.
critical hit ignores like stat buffs on the opponent is really good. Particularly the defense ones, I don't think he affects anything else. You must pick your questions to correct past exams, okay?
You don't have to read that again.
You're
We
right,
already
I'm
know.
sorry. I got 5, okay? This time I selected the right questions. I don't know what happened with the final exam.
You probably pressed say like too fast on something.
I don't think I did. That's the issue.
I think you did. Sometimes you do it like without knowing you're doing it. Sometimes that would happen to me too.
Well, I have the
idea.
VODs to check that out later, so...
Exactly. Anyways, more math, more numbers. Ah, God
Who
damn it,
wants
it's
more
again.
math?
Who wants numbers?
Not
Who
the
wants
drug type.
formulas? Who wants formulas? Ooh, formulas.
Hello
I
everyone,
love
well
formulas.
done to the midterms exams. Some of you are in perfect scores, and others seem to a bit in trouble, but I can tell that you are all
Does that mean I'm
try
top of
your
the
best.
class, Miss Time? Shut up, you. Oh. Oh.
Ignore stats ups on you too. Oh right, the stats up for like strats with either again focus energy holding a skull plants, which also increases
Spam
that.
Draco
Draco
Meteor.
Meteor, Jesus. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That means you can spam Draco Meteor and you will get a lot of. If you get the critical hit, you will ignore your stat drops from Draco Meteor. That's it. That is a good strategy, yeah.
Ooh, insane.
Can we assume that this means that you have all come to love numbers? Stay sharp and try your best to the rest of my classes too. Speaking of staying sharp, do you know how the word applies to Pokemon battles?
Staying sharp? Let me think about this.
You Sharpedo. That's right, it has to do with stat boosts.
Oh, God.
Pokemon stats can rise and fall throughout the course of battle, correct? For example, a Pokemon uses the move Work Up. An attack and special attack rise by 1 stage each. And as you may know, each type of Pokemon, attack and special attack rise 1 stage. Moves affected by the stat will deal 50% more damage. If that same Pokemon from our previous example were to use Work Up again, both its attacks and special attack rise to 2 stage total. This results in a 100% increase of damage dealt, making it twice as strong.
Yep.
Sword Dance, on the other hand, boosts attack by 2 stages at once. The Pokemon to deal double damage after a single use.
Yep.
Using Sword Dance twice would boost your attack to 4 stages. How much more damage would that be? It's 4 times! Ah yes, this question is a tricky one, isn't it? Oh, it's 3 times. Oh.
Yep, 3 times, because it's 200.
Right, sorry.
200%.
Doesn't
Not
mean it quadruple
100,
damage.
then you increase it to 200.
50%,
200 is triple.
200%,
6 stages would have been 4 times damage.
300. So it will be triple damage. I fall for the trick! Anyways.
Yeah, basically 6 stages would have been quadruple damage.
By the way, if that stat simply rolls, that means that he has gone up 1 stage. When it was sharply, it's 2 stages. When it's fastly, it's 3 stages. Just so we know, X attack and X special attack items, which can be used in battle, can be sharply boost the respective stats.
Yep.
Oh my, is that the bell? Okay, I'm tired of reading these. God. Ah, of course you're gonna go sharp. Okay, sure. I get the joke.
Yeah, but basically, quadruple damage would have been 6 stages.
So it's the maximum.
The maximum, yeah. 4 times the max. Halfway in, there's 3. Well, 4 stages, excuse me. What would you like to take? I want the next one, please. Can I have the next one?
Oh, you're just gonna use that sharp on all throughout the classes, aren't you?
God damn it, not this again! I know it was a little difficult. Well, duh, it was. We'll be talking again, but that may sound like we're going to have another difficult class. Generally have a problem. Pay attention! Accuracy, which determines the probability. 100%, yeah, 100%, yeah. 60, okay, that's hypnosis. It's basically 60%, if I recall. You expected to miss 40. Mm-hmm. Probabilities. Ah yes, my favorite.
It depends on the situation, I guess. I don't...
Yep, it does. It is a great answer, actually. Depends on the situation. Because it depends on what you should be using. Yep. You have freedom to use moves! I personally prefer Surf because that is a guaranteed hit unless, you know, someone flies or whatever. But that's besides the point. Also, Surf used to be... Correct me if I'm wrong. Used to be 95?
The answer is Rock Slide.
The answer is Rock Slide.
Unless you're a Rock type, in which case maybe not Rock Slide.
Exactly. Maybe not.
Because then it's the Pokemon is too slow to get out of the flinch of that.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Match 6.
Oh boy, more numbers! That's the last time. Well, not technically speaking, this is also the exam. Forgot. So let's see what this is about now. I have a feeling it's numbers again.
Hello everyone, I hope you can have fun once again today in the class together. Last time we were in the probability of using moves with accuracy as an example. Probability is quite an interesting subject. Do you know that in the class with the 40 students, there is a 90% chance that 2 of them will have the same birthday? Okay, that's a random thing to say, but okay. This is true even despite the fact that there are 300 days each year.
Over 300
Isn't that
days,
remarkable?
Yeah. Interesting.
Let's move on to today's topic before we get swept along the probability again. I've been teaching you all how to calculate damage by class using examples like typing, mashups, critical hits, stat boosts, and the like. All those variables are multiple together to calculate damage dealt to your opponent. How much damage will this move do against this Pokemon? This is like we're in competitive battling. You need to know how much damage this move will do, or otherwise you fail in competitive play.
Exactly. You will be a failure the entire time.
All you have to do is have your Pokemon use a move that shares a type with. It's gonna talk about stab bonus now.
Yep.
Which is a very redundant way to say stab, because stab just means same type attack bonus. So I'm saying
same calculator.
Attack, same type attack bonus. Pull out the showdown calculator.
Showdown calculator.
I don't know if we are about to use that in a test actually. If a rock type move Stone Edge, you move base power 100 is multiplied with 1.5 becomes 150. A ground and rock may seem similar types, but if ground type Pokemon use Stone Edge, the power will remain 100. Super
Yeah,
effective
it's
moves
on.
and critical hits also add multipliers onto it, this numerical increase. So it most certainly must not been taken lightly. Let me ask you a question to see if you understand what I'm talking about here. Say that you have a move with 100 power. If the Pokemon shares the same type with this move and uses it to hit the opponents that is weak to— oh god, we're fucking having intense. Okay. What? That type, what happens to the move's power?
Yeah, okay, so so 150 is when a
300.
Pokemon shares the same move, right? So
Well done,
critical hit
Mudbox.
is critical hit. So, yeah, you're right. It's just double it. Just double the numbers. That's basically it. The
Well-
game doesn't know. Game Freak doesn't. Don't even acknowledge Showdown.
The game doesn't know. The Game Freak don't even acknowledge show that. Well, like Pokemon Company that doesn't acknowledge a lot of outside things that they don't create.
That's their problem.
The fact that the opponent is weak to the move type, and when doubles, the Pokemon will power from 150 to 300. The original power of the move ends up being triple. Isn't that amazing?
Like she's getting giddy. Calm
What's
down,
more,
miss.
if a Pokemon terrorizes and its terror type matches with their original type, then the bonus gets from using the move at the same increases from 1.5 to 2.
Yep, it's twice.
Of course, being able to use a lot of moves with different types is great as well. That's one way you can surprise your opponents. In the end, your own innate characteristics are what will let you shine the most. Bear in mind that this is the true of both humans and Pokemon. It sure would make me happy if you could make those words to heart. But I suppose I should really have shared the basic advice right from the first lesson. My apologies. Just like that, the class is over. The last of our time together flew by like a blink of
here
an
we
eye.
go.
It was so much fun, I was able to teach you all eager students about numbers. Oh god. Yeah, I like the gaining the third stab usually, well. Okay, yeah. Jesus.
Alright, the final exam. Are you ready to fail? No, I'm
Yes, I am! God, I've been
we
here.
are all ready
I've
to
been here for
fail.
24 hours.
I think I need something to actually put me awake.
Need a coffee. Let's begin
No,
soon.
no. Let's do the cartoon way. Some stacks on his eyes.
Oh
So that
god.
the eyes- so that the
Gotta
eyes
say,
don't
this is
fall-
actually kind of getting a bit tiresome, actually.
Oh god. Oh no.
Alright,
Just gonna
everyone,
lose
it's
it.
time to begin the final exam. I'm sure the
Oh, boy.
experience you all had in the class will serve you well as your answers. Alright, how many Great Balls? Pretty punches with 3000.
If it costs 600, one costs 600. Do the math.
Alright, I don't feel doing the math.
It's 5. 600 times 5 is 3,000.
Yeah, okay, sorry. Like I said, I'm not very good at doing mental math.
No, it's okay. Okay.
Especially after beating the Zero Escape games where it literally just makes you wonder a few
A water
things.
type
So,
move
yeah.
with a power of 100 lands a critical hit on a grass type Pokemon. What will the boost power be?
75%?
Yeah, because it's not very fast, it's 50, but if it's critical hit,
It's would be 75, yeah.
yeah.
And
you're
after
correct.
this is what's the percentage of stone edge to land a critical hit?
Normal conditions.
That'll be 12 because it's a
Yep.
high critical hit chance.
Yep, correct.
Okay. If a Pokemon uses Sword Dance twice, its attacks is boosted by 4H. How much damage will a physical move then do? It will do triple damage. This time I'm
Yep.
correct. Okay.
Triple damage. Because double
If a
will be
rock
2
type-
stages.
yeah.
Yes.
If a rock type Terra type is rock terrestrialized, what will the power of its rock type be multiplied? Instead of being 1.5 is 2 times.
It's 2, yeah. She said it already.
Cocaine and energy drinks. Oh god. This,
Yeah,
this is,
cocaine-
this is
cocaine's
one of
not
those dark
bad.
schools, isn't it? God.
Cocaine's bad. Don't taste it. Oh, bad. Don't sniff it, because you sniff cocaine.
Ah,
Don't do that.
You go to ask the scores in the front desk and then take an ice break.
Take an ice break.
Oh, I do need
I'll
an
take
ice break.
Can I put the break screen?
God,
I'll take a break.
These classes are taking a lot longer than I expected, honestly.
I mean, this is not Persona. Although Persona takes forever, but hey.
See, this time I got it all correctly. I don't know what happened in the biology test.
You again, you probably misclicked one of them.
Probably.
Anyway,
I probably did the same for one of them in the last one, because I only got the one wrong, as far as I know.
But hey, that's fine. 4 out of 5 is good enough. Anyways. Oh, history. Oh boy, here we go.
Boy, alright, let's go.
History! Are you ready to know the history of Paldea?
There's so many of these. Why is there so many of these?
The best part is that you can actually revisit a class. But why would you bother doing that?
Vessel begin. Don't be tardy.
Oh boy. Now it's the history lessons. Woohoo!
I think after we're done with this one, we're gonna take to make a break from classes.
I mean, you don't have to do the whole thing. I think the history one you need to complete it because, yeah, I know the mini quests. This one you have to do it because this is for the legendaries, and this is the lady.
What do the math and the biology unlock actually?
Jacques is just the Pokédex stuff. Miss Time, there's nothing. The language guy, I believe. I'm trying to remember if there is any. Actually, you gotta check, like, once you're done with this class, check if there's mini quests already, because I think you unlocked a few of them now. But I think you get some rewards from them. I don't recall.
My name is Rayfort. I don't know how to pronounce that name, so that will be
Rayfort. You got it.
Rayfort.
It's pronounced Rayfort, yeah.
What the hell is wrong with your hair? It's flickering. How's it doing
Yeah,
that?
that's the thing. That's the thing.
I'll be the one to impart knowledge of the past to your minds.
Also, can somebody put hair gel on that part of my hair? Thank you.
History is a wonderful thing, truly splendid. I cannot walk away from that.
Yeah.
The lives of ancestors throughout
can be
history,
something cool.
forged in the path the percentage which we live.
The present we wish we live. Oh, damn,
Today we
yes,
shall
right.
learn the most mysterious location of all Paldea, the Great Crater.
Ooh,
As you
we're going for
all
the
are
center
aware, the
already,
massive crater is known as Great Crater of Paldea. It exists in the heart of our region. The area with the Great Crater is called Area Zero. Researchers of geological strata of material composition shown that the crater is in fact over 1 million years old.
Whoa.
It was long believed that a certain something rested at the bottom of the mysterious crater. Well, there's a time machine there, but I took care of that. Perfect timing to make an eye contact, young Mothlex. Oh no, why did I look? It was the hair. I was looking at the hair! Stop!
Yes.
It's the hair!
Do you have hair gel? You have
Exactly,
hair gel?
was it believed the rest of the depths of Great Crater inside the Area Zero. A Snorlax! A Pokemon Center.
That's the
Treasure, I guess? I guess
It's treasure. If you read the books around the school, you would actually learn something out of this.
Oh god.
And I'm not even kidding. That's absolutely true what I'm saying.
Some believe that the treasure is more valuable than anything else in the world.
Rested in the great in the core? Is it the core of the the depths?
Anything
Okay.
else in this world rested in the depths of the Great Crater. So much for dreams, treasures, and hunting through the lab and build those very same depths.
Also,
Oh,
like the
before I
necklace.
forget, you would all as well to remember that Great Crater and Area Zero are both off limits, but about
But
that.
I'm not, because I'm the champion.
Do not dare to refrain in the foolish notions of governing Area Zero in search of riches. Well, the only thing that was there was that. And a time
Exactly.
machine. And
Well,
unless I
that
can
is-
take that time machine away, I don't think I'm gonna get a lot of money out of that.
That and some AI that wanted to kill us. Oh wait, you said that. Never mind. You already said that.
Yes, I said that.
Yeah. That's
Besides, if it
wait,
were all possible to investigate the area, I would surely be the first to go do so.
You be dead in the morning.
We shouldn't tell her that we brought Clairville, Penny, and Nemona then.
Also, you be dead in the morning, Rayford. Sorry.
Is that the time already? I must have gotten slept filling your minds with knowledge.
Also, she
I was
said,
gonna
is
say,
that
why
the-
would she die when we were able to live
Also,
as being a
pay
kid? And I
attention
remember
what
a lot of people died doing the Area Zero.
Yeah, that's true. But people died. Also, Rayford, pay attention to what she said. Oh, is that the time already? Time is the name. God, why did she have to do that? We unravel more serious.
I hate it here.
I'm done. Bye. Can I go home? History's enigmas. Why do we need more enigmas? We need enigma from Batman. Wait a minute. Don't answer that. Anyway.
Oh my god, let me learn more about Paldea. Even though I already probably know most of it.
Or some of it. I mean, most of it. I don't know.
Greetings, my winning students. Whenever you did yesterday, it's now part of history. Today, we'll continue to unravel the marvels of history as presented to us. About 2,000 years ago, this region came to the rule of the Paldean Empire. Historical accounts describe the Paldean Emperor as being quite a dictator. This emperor also jealously believed to the legend of the treasure to rest deep in Area Zero. This is why I need you, because I cannot pronounce words.
I mean, the reason we said jealously believes because this emperor was like one trap minded. Oh, there's something down there, and then obviously it was dead. Oh, did he regret doing it later? Yes, he did. Serious ledges, against power stand against founded neighboring countries. You mean ours? Anyway, the emperor sent power and roses went on.
Aha, perfect timing. Why does it keep doing that? It's the stupid hair.
Answer me this. What?
I presume how many years ago was it that the Paldean Empire began to rule this region? I wasn't paying attention.
2,000 years ago. She said it. 2,000.
That's correct. You were paying attention. What were you paying? Were you looking up the internet? No.
No. She said it.
Okay, I know. I skimmed through this because goddamn. Anyways, the answer is about 2,000 years ago. That is the great area of the exploration began. However, it is said that not a single adventurer sent out to the Emperor ever reached the depths of Area Zero. Was punishing the journey is itself barred their way, or perhaps some unknown creature?
Ooh.
Resolving failure of this great era of exploration almost certainly heightened the air of mystery surrounding the crater. Oh, what I wouldn't give to explore Area Zero in an untouched state at the time.
You don't want to!
I suppose I can only hope to swift inventions of a time machine. Oh, she just outright foreshadows that then.
Also, look what Wesker said about the answer thing.
I phoned a friend. Yeah.
Exactly. Can I phone a friend? No. Oh.
I mean, you're right. You gave me the answer, so you were the phone friend.
That's why you phoned a friend. That's me.
I suppose
I don't know, but it sounds like it's 2,000. I'm not so sure. You gotta check that later. Oh wait, you can't.
Oh my god. But I like how she just foreshadow drops the time machine there. It's like,
yeah, if you do this, which is what I did actually.
Yeah.
And I was like, what do you mean? What does she mean by time machine? And then I found out, oh snap!
Did she know it all along?
She
dun, dun,
knew it!
dun.
I swear to God! Anyway.
Maybe she's a true villain of this game.
What class would you like to take? About...
I want to go home.
I want to go home, mommy.
I don't want to go to school anymore. I've been here for the last 48 hours, probably. Greetings, my winter students. Whatever you did yesterday. Oh god, she's gonna keep saying
she's gonna say this. She says this every time, by the way.
As you should remember from our last class, Area Zero, the Great Exploration began 2,000 years ago. Yeah, now I pay attention. This era lasted approximately 1,000 years, but one single soul was able to venture all the way to the deepest reaches of Area Zero. Having poured much of the human financial resources in the exploration Area Zero for so long, the Paldean Empire fell into decline. 200 years later, 800 years ago, the Empire and its surrounding nations united into one entity. This was the formation of Paldea as we know it today. You live at school, have a dorm and everything. Oh, yeah, that's true.
That's college.
This is college, secretly. I mean, there's also adults that take this school, so you know.
Yeah, you're right, but that's nighttime, though.
Yeah, well, you say that, but technically, we also take the classes nighttime. We've only been taking classes the last 48 hours.
Yeah, true.
Well, in-game hours. Ah yes, this is very academies where you now are filling your young minds with the knowledge was also apparently established at that time. In fact, this school building, though entirely having undergone repairs throughout the years, is just as it was when it was built so long ago.
But a bit more modern. 800 years old, but it's still modern.
This very story is a piece of history, and things would all are truly splendid.
That depends.
Oh, I'm sorry, I should have done the Japanese thing. Hold on, let me see if I have the throat for this. Shubarashi! Anyways.
Subarashi! There you go. That's better. Who says that, Dio?
I mean, he sometimes does that, yeah.
Oh, does he? Does it? Okay.
I was actually going for Rain from Tales of Symphonia, actually.
Oh, Rain. Yeah. She does say it, yeah. It's true. Anyway, I got contact, okay.
Let's see if you're listening to my lecture. Oh god, I stopped paying attention after
I said the
Subarashi.
number, actually. I did.
Approximately how many years ago was this academy established? Was 800?
Yep.
Okay. I was paying attention. I was just
800.
testing you. Correct. I see the look of concentration on your face, and it was indeed just that. I hate nothing more than when a student only pretends to listen, but...
Hey, whew. Cold, Rifer, cold. What? Damn, Rifer, you have to go that far.
This is the huff part. This is very huff.
Yeah, it's like...
I'm
whoa.
totally being called out here, apparently.
Anyway.
This academy was constructed 805 years ago, to be precise. In other words, your academy is 805 years old. I don't know why you had to say it in other words. You just said the exact same thing.
You just said... Oh, my God. Anyway.
You live at the school. We live at the school. We've been here for 805 years, apparently, now. It's just people used to say. They were seeking knowledge. Oh, this makes me wonder. Is the Gengar at school just been a student for 805 years?
Oh, that'd be interesting. I would have loved that.
That Gengar has been here for all the time. He lives here. Just seeking the knowledge, need to look no further than the oranges of Paldea.
If it's the other game, it's then the violets of Paldea.
Is it the violets or the grapes?
The grapes. Thank you. Yeah, grapes. Thank you. It's the grapes.
It's grapes of
yeah,
Paldea and violet. There we go.
Yeah. Grapes of
It is said the
Paldea.
proverbs sort even used outside of Paldea region. Oh, is that the time already? Having gotten so swept flowing the minds
Is
with
that the
knowledge.
time already? Oh goddamn! She did use the word time again.
This ends today's lesson. Our next class will be the midterm.
Oh,
Stop flickering.
Are you ready?
Stop.
Are
No.
you ready for this?
I'm not paying attention to most of what she's saying. Because for one, I'm getting a bit tired of reading all the text, but also because my headsets, after a while, they will start hurting my ears.
You mean your head?
No, my ears.
Just the ears, not the head?
No, not the head. It's the ears. Although my brain is kind of numb from reading all this text. This is coming from the guy that just ended playing Zero Escape, which has the butt of the text.
Yeah. Well, that's the point.
On that note, I guess that game does have mostly voice acting, so you know, there's that.
Yeah,
this game has no voice acting.
Oh, you want to pay attention to the second half of the term? Things start getting interesting.
Oh,
that's
God.
the problem. He's not gonna pay attention.
All right, get the popcorns.
get the Red Bull. You gotta pay attention. You gotta be awake.
Get the coffee.
Anyway, get the coffee too.
Quizzy, my student, today's midterm examination, so I'm not gonna read all my text. Thanks.
Yeah, so calm down. Just go slow.
Where's the Mesozoic formation in Santa Paldea? That's the great crater of
Great
Paldea.
crater. Yeah, you got that. You got that one.
I mean, it's selected solely. Well, was
Yeah,
long believed to be rest in the depths of Area Zero treasure. How many years ago did the Paldean Empire begin to rule this region? Was it 1000? 2000.
2000.
Yeah, 2000.
1000 is when it ended.
Right.
1000 when it ended. Oh my god.
How many years ago was this academy built? 805.
Yep.
Those seeking need to look further to Orange Apadea.
That's the saying.
Was it knowledge? I wasn't paying attention.
Knowledge, yeah. Yeah, it was knowledge. That's the saying.
Oh no, the flickering. Ah.
Oh no! Give this woman some hair gel on that bit.
Why does it have a life of its own?
Yeah, Wesker
I'm
needs to
waiting
pay
for the
attention
patch that just says fix Rayford's hair. Just the patch notes, just that. Fix her hair.
Fix that little bit of Rayford's hair.
Oh god.
That sounds funny, actually.
Alright, time to pay attention, I guess.
For the second bit, yeah.
Got all of them correct. What I got? The same thing as everyone in the class. God fucking damn it.
It's the same. I think it's the same reward. Alright, here we go. Now this will get interesting.
Don't be tardy.
Use your phone moving. Jeez.
Greetings, my reader students. Whatever you did, yeah. Oh my god, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but forget that. Now let's see what
I
this
hope you
quest
continue
is.
revving the marvelous history. Okay, I have an imaginary ability to concentrate, speculate. Okay, midterms. I suppose changing things up, the fun variety. Okay. So allow me to tell you the old fairy tale that has been passed down in Paldea generations. I'm using my serious voice now, so you know it's important. Once upon a time, there was a king who very much enjoyed collecting treasure. He was particularly fond of treasure from other countries. One day, a merchant from the east heard the rumors of this king and came to meet him. The merchant laid out 4 treasures in front of the treasure-loving king. The 4 treasures were all follows: a vessel, a sword, a set of tablets. What kind of tablets? And a set of beads. What kind of beads? Seeing such rarities before him, the king leaped for joy. He showered the merchant with gold coins and claimed all 4 of the treasures for himself. Was this merchant Goldango?
Oh goddamn!
I love the Battle Team 2, my favorite track. What battle team? I guess the Legendary Battle Team?
The Legendary Battle Team, yeah.
Well, I guess we'll see that next time, because I won't have time to fight them.
Nope.
Ah, perfect. Oh my god, fucking damn it. Why do you always do this? Is that why she has that hair? It's a trap. That hair is a trap. I knew it. She does this on purpose. She has something.
Answer me this.
She has an invisible wire that flickers her hair so people will start looking on their hair so she can make this joke.
Anyways, young Maplex, answer me this.
I said that the one treasure was a set of tablets. What do you think these tablets were? Chocolate.
No.
Hand electronic device.
Nope.
Wooden planks?
Yeah, they would have like. I think if you read like the books around the school, I think they mention what the tablets look.
Correct. Your daily pursuit of knowledge serves you well.
They mentioned somewhere around there.
Well, it was not the electronic ones. These particular tablets were wooden and used to write in the medium in the east of ancient times. As you may know, they fell out of popular use. The paper to become more universally available.
That's true.
160 coins into a fifth.
Oh,
it's fifth gold. You've been. That means you were at collect. Oh god, that's a lot of coins. Jesus.
That's like 4,000 something coins if he goes for the 5th gold dagger. That's like, woo! A lot.
That's about 5,000 coins.
Yeah, or no, almost 5,000.
Yeah.
Perhaps
that's perhaps what they had something amazing, profound teaching written on them. So
it was Japanese. I don't understand this.
I obtained these 4 treasures, and on that very night, they said a terrible disaster rained down upon this castle, reducing its rubble by dawn.
Rubble by dawn. Oh. Nah.
Well, that got dark quickly.
Oh, is that time already? Is that the time already?
So let me guess, we're just gonna tell me stories about the legendary Pokemons.
Yep. If you're interested in how the story ends, you may come see me outside class hours. There's your mid-quest about the legendary side quest. She said it.
There will be a test.
I think you could keep going if I recall. That's just a mini-quest, obviously. Yeah, Taunter. There we go.
That's what we begin soon, don't be tardy.
What this one's about. Oh, I know what this one is. It's gonna get dark again. this one's gonna be dark too. Did it yesterday, blah blah blah. Pay attention to what she's saying.
200 years ago, a group of explorers claimed to have finally reached its depths. The name of the team that achieved this great feat was the Area Zero Expedition, the team that's said to have been made the Paldean best and the brightest. The skilled battlers, brilliant researchers, talented individuals of all kinds. Among the list of the team members was the name of a man who was an actor revealing natural historian. What's that name?
It's Heat. Heat.
Heat.
Heat.
After returning from the expedition Area Zero, I used the little time to record the events of the expedition to publish them.
He wrote a book.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ, are you really doing this for a 5th time? What was the name of the team that first made it to the deepest reach of Great Paldea?
Yep.
It's the expedition, right?
The Area Zero.
I see the reference, don't think I don't. It's about the expedition, right?
Expedition, yeah.
Not that it matters really, but to pick up on them, I wonder if what happened if you say, "Sorry, so you know about
Were you
those.
not paying attention? You're a disaster. You're a disaster. And record their activities. There's actually, I think the book that was the key item to use. Yeah, Scarlet book.
Right.
That's the key item.
At the time the entire Paldea was absolutely buzzing in Area Zero, the Scarlet book is popular that practically everyone had a copy. However, the book itself is full of fantastical description and illustrations of things that could never be thought of as real. The masses began to call Heat a liar. Even the truth of the expedition making it to the bottom of the crater was called into question. The Scarlet book was condemned to the shelves used bookstores as just another book of wild paranormal stories. There's a copy on one of the bookshelves on the ground floor of the entrance hall.
Yep, you can actually read that one.
Feel free to have a read if you're interested. I think I could not see that book until I actually got this class, because I tried to find that and I couldn't find it.
I think it's on the top floor, if I recall correctly.
No, it's just at the bottom floor.
Oh, no, it is on the ground floor. I'm trying to remember where it was exactly. I think it's at the center of the ground floor.
Oh, I guess we're gonna find out now. Because I was going around and I couldn't find that particular book.
Yeah, but I'm trying to remember where
I'm guessing it's actually Scarlet, because all the other books are green for some reason.
Yeah, it's the one that's Scarlet, basically. It's the one book that is not the same color.
There it is. Yeah, I don't think this was here before.
I think it's always there.
Photograph survey the teeming grasses, which is visible. Luck a favor fine weather, making it smooth, but clouds obscure the crater distant depths. Departure of the legend set to light. Now onwards and
Onward and
onwards.
downward. This was 200 years ago, by the way.
Ventures into Area Zero. In the Great Paldea, the mysterious Area Zero, a place that such a landscape, such a plant life, such a Pokemon had never seen. Its inhospitable human life as such respects something altogether unknown. Humankind sleeps in the depths. A photograph of the spot where the survey team rested on their Day 2 expedition. Note the strange symbols inscribed on the ground. Here they were left by explorers of the time of the Paldean Empire, or could they be older still? I don't remember seeing this at all, actually. Oh god, guys,
no, because you have the buildings. You have the buildings down there.
Ah.
Yeah.
They put the building above it? Why?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, why would they put the buildings up, like, above that?
There's your cartograph.
And you can go to see, like, maps.
As the spiral down the inner walls of Area Zero, offering the path of descending vegetation of all sorts of water here as well. But instead the precious stones and wondrous fruits along slapped to Area Zero's depths, protected by the manner of guardians.
And the stones are the Terror Stones. Oh, the parents in a very hidden cave. I know what's the cave. I know what it is now.
Oh, okay, so maybe I didn't went to that one.
Because it's very hidden.
I think it's probably the location that has the Pokemon I didn't find.
Yeah,
whatever.
It's the one that actually tricked me too. I'm not gonna lie.
Pokemon Energy sketches survey the team numbers. Surprising Pokemon species observed in the Sparta Area Zero seem a little different from those seen outside the crater.
Yeah, I wonder why they're
Now
different.
then they heard ephemeral cries from the lower strata.
I wonder why. Yeah, it doesn't have like one of the. Is it Roaring Moon?
So I take it you don't have no, I don't. Yeah, I know that's where Roaring Moon spawns. Okay, yeah, I think I've seen that area, but I haven't been into that area.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh god, this is a lot of things actually.
Pokemon of Area 0.
Oh yeah, we already read this.
Yeah, so it's yeah, some of these you already read throughout the game, which is actually pretty interesting.
Urban Mythica.
Ah.
It's Iron Valentine Violet, okay.
Yeah, that's where Iron Violet is located.
Area Zero is home of the wondrous herbs and instantly imparts vigor when eaten. We dubbed them Urban Mystica and attempted to grow some in this area per day, however, before we could harvest. The herbs were eaten by Pokemon that was turning them large and grew stronger. We called these Titan Pokemons.
Yep.
Mysterious plates. Plates.
Oh, the plates! Yeah.
During
Right.
the descent into the Area Zero, we came across a buried metal plate inscribed with strange symbols. We attempted to shave off the pieces of plate, but failed to leave even a scratch. Even determining the nature of the metal seems to be beyond modern science. We know not why the inscription was made, let alone how.
There's triangles and everything. It makes you think
The
yourself, what are
legendary
those?
treasures. Countless days into the descent, we reached at last the very depths of the Great Care. There we found the cave of formations of gemstones, shining blindly bright, as far as we could see. Perhaps the strange light itself, Guardian said, to watch the treasure deep in the crater.
That's actually interesting.
This is indeed interesting.
The Phantom Memory.
Ah, that's the Pokemon thing I was trying to look for.
Yep, there it is. Drawing a fantastical! Not fantastic, fantastical!
And how to find them.
That ferocity of this strange Pokemon that dwell in the Area Zero's lower regions tickled the artist's imagination. Well, I wonder why. Prompting the sketch of what other species that inhabit these depths might look like. Yeah, I wonder why.
They can make loads of Iron Valent spawn in with the Fairy Sandwich. The big cave system that Research Lab 4 is
I
in.
didn't bother doing that, by the way, Wesker.
What?
Actually, I didn't bother doing that because I went to the actual hidden cave.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh.
In Scarlet, you get loads of Flutter Mane and Scream Tail instead. Oh, you get 2. Damn.
Two of them.
2 of them! Anyway, so then we got the Imagine Pokemon out of the way.
Yeah, that's the. Okay, so like the thing people complain was the fact that the Pokemon that came out with the last raid thingamajig were more just the past Suicune and past or in future. I forgot the name of that Pokemon with one of the Musketeers. It was not a fusion between all of them. But to be fair, this says an imagined Pokemon, so technically it's not. Maybe it was never supposed to be real. Who knows?
People are stupid, you know that. It was after the Pokemon thing. Let's see, Phantom Memory. Yeah. What do we got here?
The inspiration of Area Zero's depths, this was it, my heat. I stay from the team that was later unconscious. When awoken, I could recall speaking with someone in a familiar place. If in a dream I was found holding a page shown, the handwriting my own, but I have no memory of writing this.
There's a theory that there's one of all 3 and that they have a fusion form.
Yeah, that's also another theory that I heard. Alright, this is gonna be an interesting read.
A generous sponsor. No, a generous sponsor.
The author Heat, pictured with the director of Naranja Academy.
By the way, the picture's the same. Doesn't matter. The Academy's generous funding made the Area Zero expedition possible. The data gathered has been shared with the Academy in hopes that it will aid in the institution's research work and foster future generations of scholars and scientists. Okay. Without this sponsor, there'd be no school, am I right?
So this is the other. About Heat. The author of the Scarlet book shown here in the panel with the Cyclozar. Natural historian, writer. He was chosen for the Arizona expedition. Pinned this account. Upon returning to the Great Crater of Paldea, Cyclozar aided the expedition well by
Bearing the team's
luggage and equipment.
Because everybody died and he's the only one that lived. Okay, let me try reading this one. The one that... That one actually could do that.
Alright, go on.
I think it's a wrist Pokemon. While separated from the reach team in the craters, I found a strange and whether it was a or even hold on, or even at all, hold on, no, here we go. It bore it bore hold on. It bore us with layers of overlapping on and in bright then on hold on, hold on, as a whole it is alien disc. Yeah, disc. It's supposed to be disc. So you gotta say disc. There you go.
So disc Pokemon. What does that mean? Wait, hold on.
I think it's one of the legendary Pokemon. Was this one of the legendary Pokemon? I'm trying to recall on top of my head. I think this is one of the legendary ones. Or is it one, the legendary that's below, like those two? This Pokemon could be anything. I want to say it's one of the legendary out of the 4. One's a disc. Because look at how the picture looks like. Crown. Well, it's a crown. Let me see. Yeah, it has a crown. The Terrapin. Yeah. That's probably it. Yeah. I think that's the smallest one, right? Because one of the legendary Pokemon is very small. The others are ginormous. But then you got this. The OE that's coming in the DLC. Oh!
Yeah,
okay.
is it the turtle one with the different typing on the shell?
Okay, I get why. Yeah, that's the shell. Then you got the crown. Then you got like a ring that looks like a ring on top.
So this is just basically foreshadowing the DLC then.
Yeah, foreshadowing it. Back then, when no DLC was thing, we'd be thinking, who the hell is this?
Well, we're done with the book, I guess.
Yep, we're done with the book.
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking when I saw it, because it kind of looked like that Pokemon.
But when I played this, the DLC was still not a thing yet, so it made me wonder what that was.
Alright, it's time for more history, guys!
The last one. Well, the last history class, I should say. Okay.
I can't believe this classes take so long, Jesus Christ.
And you have 4 more classes after this. Well, 4 subjects, excuse me. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 24 classes, 6 each. I taught you about the Area Zero expedition, yes.
Unfortunately, our history lessons must march to in a star married towards the future. Would it not be more adventurous to march towards the past instead? I'm guessing she would say the reverse.
This is a reference to the time machine again.
Or that, yeah. To start the present and the study of history in reverse.
No. That's called paradox.
That would be a hard fall.
Exactly.
Indeed, it may be difficult to understand the flow of the events. Oh, you obviously have not played Zero Escape, then.
What is a paradox? No, Zero Escape just doesn't know what a paradox is.
It certainly doesn't.
No, it doesn't know what it is. Honest to God.
It may be difficult to understand the flow of the events. How one thing leads to another, and if we were to trace the history in reverse. I suppose I have no choice but to let the flow of time carry towards the future.
Why are you so sad about it, Rayford? That's how it works.
You already bought the deal. I still have to buy that, but I'll probably won't buy it.
I still have to, yeah.
I'll probably buy it just a month before it or something. Probably not right away. The technology behind the terror bears its origins in Area Zero. By the Paradox Pokemon in the Legacy of Kain series of games. I'm trying to.
There's a lot of paradoxes in that game. The series, anyway. Oh wow.
I heard of that game, and I don't remember what it was.
Legacy of Kain is an RPG, if I recall. Who made the game actually? Let me go confirm that.
Right. Now, around 140 years, Pokemon collected a mysterious light to discover there. As you may already have guessed, these were, in fact, our Sunrise Pokemon. However, when those who discovered the Pokemon brought them to the Area Zero, the light faded a terrestrial phenomenon.
Terrestrial phenomenon. There you go.
Phenomenon. Remain a mystery to the times. Over 10 years ago, it might as well be the present day. A certain someone who have definitely heard unraveled this mystery.
We all know who that is.
Exactly, it was me. Theo!
Theo!
That's an old school blood omen in 1996.
Yes,
Perfect timing to make. Oh god, Jesus Christ! It was Clavel!
It was.
Correct. I think that you,
the
the
professor
new
of this
transfer
game.
to Academy, would correctly answer this question. You must be very diligent in your studies. I'm also very tired. Can I go home now?
Legacy of Kain was actually made by Silicon Knights from 96 to 97. Then the next developer was Crystal Dynamics from 1999 to 2003. However, Crystal Dynamics, the developer from 1999 to 2003, was actually the publisher of Legacy of Kain from 96 to 97. 99 to 2003, Idols.
So these are the games that that Wesker put in the chat.
Yes,
Blood
those are the
Omen,
games.
Soul
Correct.
Reaver,
I
Soul
love
Reaver
the fact
2.
that Idols was the publisher
Omen.
from 99 to 2003. And I know Idols. Idols at Red is very known.
I don't think I ever heard much of these games. I heard about the title, but the main title at least. But I haven't actually heard of these games much outside
These
of
games
that.
should be re-released because 2003 was the last time the Legacy of Kain was pretty much made. And they never released anything else ever since.
So the professor created a Terra Orbs after finding terrestrialization in this region, I guess. The reason is that Theoretic Clever was one of the researchers of the professor's team. Alas, this history is much less exciting now that someone we all know appears in it. Modern history truly is dull, isn't it? Thus ends the history classes. For our next section will be our final exam. Bring the wonders of history foretold to the minds and preparations. Oh god, I'm totally not ready for this test, so you know what, I'm gonna call it a here because it's already time anyways. Top notch voice acting, especially for
Right,
for
that has voice acting. Yeah, that has voice acting.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it does, it does.
For 96, that is pretty good.
From 96 to have voice acting? Woo!
Anyways, I'm gonna call it here. My ears are burning.
My ear's on fire! Help!
So hopefully we'll be able to finish the classes tomorrow.
Hopefully.
Is that Muncrow over there? Yeah, it is. Anyways. Next time on Pokemon, we'll finish all the classes. And probably catch the legendary, maybe. I don't know how long the classes are gonna take me. This has been like 2 hours of this shit. And we only took 3 of them! And we didn't get the test and everything, god! I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.
Later.